All right, you get out of frame.
You want me to do a walk-in?
Yeah, please.
All right.
Christopher.
You can keep this in. People see a little behind the scenes. They get excited.
See, he's going to take over.
Also, I'm not sure what type of music you want. I could give you some music, but it might be cool if we do like a hip-hop, maybe black and white. If you could like do this shit, we could do it in digital, but if you handheld, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
And then I think it might be good if I
don't know what's going on, but I trust that it's all going to come together in post.
Yes.
It's an athlete.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, here we are. We might be drunk. What's shaking? I thought we had a guest today. What the hell?
Where is he?
What are you, painting a house here? That's a hell of an outfit there. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, shit,
Wow.
yeah.
Are we able to do that? I didn't know. I thought you weren't into the handshaking. Okay.
Okay.
That was
I do handshakes for bits.
Microphone.
the OCD leaves you for comedy's sake.
Truly, it's so I stopped doing stand up for a couple years during
the Holocaust.
Yeah.
And I started back up again in January, and I was always wiping the mics, and it made me talk about OCD, which I didn't want to. And one day I decided I'm just going to do it, and I grabbed the mic, and I was just like, I'm fine. I'm still, difficult.
Yeah.
But it bits fucking...
Oh, they flowing in?
Bits over... emotional, obsessive responses.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, you're a creative guy. Let the juices flow, and you're a germaphobe.
Well, don't say that to my ex-wife, or say it to.
Wait a minute.
I don't know what.
Do it again. I'm gonna walk in. No, we have a good time.
It's fun. This outfit is very 90s. I think the 90s are coming back. My lady is dressing 90s.
Well, he had a push for White Man Can't Jump. I think you should have been cast as the Woody Harrelson lead.
I appreciate that.
No.
And White Man Can't
What
Jump.
are you kidding?
He can hoop, dude.
Really?
We'll cut to a clip. Fuck!
My bad.
Okay. Have you guys hooped
We have
together?
because my neck's been bad, but I'll be ready for you, dude.
Ready for me?
This
If we
would
hoop,
be-
you have to be ready for me.
This
Well,
is
maybe
big.
we'll be on the same team here.
Drunk versus shoes off. This is a league. This is epic.
He'll take me. He'll take me easily.
You think?
Oh yeah, dude.
Come on, Manhattanite.
Yeah, but
Mark, you don't-
B-baller.
You don't
take me.
We've never met outside of a podcast, so we only know each other on camera. So you may think this is me being hyperbolic.
Okay.
I am so good at basketball.
Really?
That you'd be like, why did you pick comedy? And it's going to be corny. Maybe I shouldn't say it. I should say it.
All right, say it.
No, maybe you know what? I'm not.
Yeah, well, I
No,
want to
come
hear
on.
it.
We wanna hear it.
You can't
Comedy
lead us
picked
on.
me.
Oh, comedy
beautiful.
picked you. Wow.
That's beautiful. Well, White Man Can't Jump is basketball and entertainment coming together.
Oh.
I was rooting for
I
you to get the
appreciate
part.
that.
We were together when you told me you were up for the part.
Well, auditioning. I don't know if I was up for it.
That's
at
up.
the point, but at this time, yeah. Now Blake even told me, friends with Blake Griffin,
Whoa.
and he told me that people won't believe that I can't dunk, so it doesn't make sense.
What are you, 6'3"?
Today, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm 6'3". I cannot come close to dunking.
Really?
No.
Mm.
No hops.
Yeah.
I'm below the rim. I'm like a Zebo, you know?
You could touch the rim.
Yeah.
Okay, you can touch the rim. I can get the net.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. With a boost.
That's good. You should put that on your on reels. Or shorts. Are you guys more shorts or reels? What do you think is better for your careers?
I'm short. I'm both. I do both.
Good.
And
Remember
TikTok.
those shoes they used to make? Pull these up, Matt.
Yeah, the strange shoes. I had them.
The ones that you put on, they were like this tall.
Yes.
Oh,
They helped you jump.
Moon boots.
There's one. I think they're called strange shoes that I used, where it's a regular shoe, but then there's this big thing
Yes.
just on the toe,
And
which
you stay off the heels.
Yeah, it forces you to stay off the heels.
Yeah,
for your
yeah,
calves.
those right there, the white and blue, but that's it.
Those ones, yeah.
No, I was thinking of something else. They're like a whole thing. They're crazy.
Are you talking
thinking
about
of
shoes
that-
to make you taller?
No, they help. You're supposed to walk around, and they just help you jump.
Oh yeah, those you get a killer calf. After
I
a
don't
month of
know if
those.
it's because of that or just getting older, but I used those senior year of high school, couldn't dunk, used them for a few months, started dunking.
Whoa.
That's not necessarily because of this.
Yeah.
But
Duncan Trussell.
Dunkin'
the guy
Donuts.
they picked over you for White Man Can't Jump. I don't think he can really play.
You know what? I don't like to speak poorly about other people.
But I'm going to be honest. I don't think he's much of a player.
Is that Marlowe?
Who is
Jack
the guy?
Marlowe?
Are you a dad?
I don't
Jack
know.
Harlow.
Harlow, sorry. I don't know the hip white rappers these days.
Yeah.
Harlow, he's
There he
a
is.
cute kid.
Cute guy, but pull him up playing.
He looks like,
the form. Admit the form is off.
All right.
What's the actor? He's Jon Snow, the brother, the king.
Kit Carrington?
No, but the other one, the one that dies at the red wedding. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Oh.
He kind of looks like a musician version of that guy.
Oh, okay. Well, he's a musician.
Well, there you go.
I see.
Small world.
What about Woody? Was Woody decent form?
Woody could hoop.
Really?
It looked pretty good.
Here's the
Okay.
thing that Woody could do. Not to say anybody can't.
Is this the kid?
Yeah.
All
Look at
right.
this. Look at the form though.
I don't know.
Look, he's like doing this. What is
Ah, interesting. Got a
Woody
good
had
run.
pardon my French,
Yeah.
unbelievable charisma.
Yeah.
He's fun. He's lovable.
So
I don't
good.
know much about Jack Marlowe, but I will
Harlow.
say, are you sure?
That's what I'm reading on the jersey.
I know. Jack's here now.
Hey, this is our bartender,
Jew.
Beer Jew. You can walk in front of
Oh,
him
that's
there.
such a cool thing that you guys have a bartender during it.
Oh, yeah.
You got. I know you're not a drinker, but you got to have at least a sip of this because you're gonna love this drink.
So I have a work thing in a couple hours.
This will help.
I did take a little bit of an edible that'll be kicking in soon.
Gay
Oh,
porn?
I just call it porn, but yes, there's a lot. It's mostly men.
Okay. Well, this will help you get
I
through
also
it.
think it's important to acknowledge that people, or we call it this fetish shit, or gay porn, or black porn, or Jew porn. It's just
Nobody's
porn.
watching
yeah,
Jew
no one's
porn.
watching. That search has never been entered once.
That's actually that sucks. That sucks.
Is that
Why
what you're
is
going to?
But I'm not trying. I don't want to be known as a Jewish pornographic actor.
I
I'm just
see.
an actor who
That's
does
beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you identify as a Jew?
Yeah.
Do you like that as an
I'm fine
identifier?
with it, yeah. Why not?
Did you choose it?
No, it chose me.
Rick Glassman, CAA.
These chosen people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a big Hebe.
I mean, I can't get away from it. Not that I want to. Truly, I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what I don't love. I
Nazis.
Do. Thank you.
But what about you always hear nebbishy, short, balding. You guys are the exact opposite of the stereotype.
We're
You're tall.
three of the same
You
people.
got full heads of hair, and you're not that nebbishy. I mean, you got the germaphobe in the neck, but
What's the neck?
I got a bad neck.
Yeah.
You knew that.
Yeah, the neck sounds like a physical attribute, but I get it. I got some arthritis all around.
aha, okay.
Yeah.
Now we're getting
I had
somewhere.
surgery here, and here.
Whoa.
There we go.
Triple hernia, elbow, and shoulder. And boy, are my arms tired. We'll be right back.
Triple hernia. What happened? You lifted a couch?
I had I got to tell you something. Even though I'm Jewish, I'm so athletic that my hernias are even athletic because
Wow.
it wasn't the intestines. It's actually called, and look it up, a sports hernia.
Ah.
Yeah, I had sport. If I'm gonna have a hernia, let it be sports.
Yeah.
And while they were there, they did the belly button.
The belly button.
Yeah.
Were you an Audi
Well, I was.
or a different kind of car?
I like that they get. I like that they get specific with the ailments now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sports. It's like that's a towel STD. Makes
Right.
you feel better.
A what
right?
STD?
Towel.
Yeah.
You got it from a
Monkeypox.
towel. Yeah.
There's a
Right.
tennis elbow. There's athete's
Yeah.
foot.
Those are the big
Achilles-
ones.
Yeah, Achilles heel.
That's just a body part.
just a thing.
They have
Yeah, it's a
there's a
metaphor.
lower back, a knee.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's no bowling
Yeah,
finger.
there's the bowling finger. I have it.
Oh, yeah?
Should we cut to a clip?
Sure.
do it.
Can you bowl?
Very good.
Are you
Really?
serious?
Well, he's a Midwestern kid.
That's right.
I used to bowl a lot, not so much anymore. Arms are tired. But I do have a cool. I almost bowled a perfect game. I did first 10 strikes. First 10 rolls were strikes. I was 2 away from perfect.
That's pretty damn
Wow.
good.
So that's. I mean, you basically did the perfect game, and you couldn't get the last. Yeah.
No, when you get that close,
Yeah.
it makes it a little bit harder. But it taught me a lesson. Maybe I shouldn't say it. Maybe it's corny.
Come on,
No, it's
say
stupid.
it. Come on, Glassy.
When you chase perfection, you're only going to be disappointed. But when you're grateful for what you've accomplished and who you are in that moment, hell, I'm a 288. I'm damn proud of it.
288.
We'll be right back.
It's insane.
That's on the sneeze at. I mean, that's my ex's weight.
Is that why? Did you break up with her because she's so heavy?
Well, she died.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, the wheelchair got caught and fell down the stairs.
Wait, we got caught on what?
I put
Biceps?
a broomstick in the spoke. It's a whole
Wait
thing.
a minute. You killed her?
Wow, I was cleaning. I was sweeping up. I fell. I dropped the broom. It went in the spoke. She went down the stairs.
If this were on my podcast, I would pitch to you. We film this and we cut to a clip.
All right.
We get an actor to play Norman. We dramatize it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's
plays the girl in the
Discovery TV.
wheelchair, though.
Yeah.
But Jack Harlow will be me. These I rewatched White Man Can't Jump, the original.
so
It's
great.
so good.
Very, very good.
Wesley Snipes is amazing. He's magnetic.
Yeah.
Magnetic.
What does magnanimous mean?
I
Is
was
it
just
racist?
thinking that. Then there's
Magnanimous.
magnesium.
Right. That's not racist. Magnesium is. I think if you call a black guy magnetic, because all the X-Men like
Magneto.
he's always been white
Yes.
because he's repelling against the race. Although now they're trying to say he's repelling against racism.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's metal. Where were you getting racism?
No, because he's the only X-Men that has never been characterized as black. Because every other incarnation, there's been a black Wolverine, there's been a black everything.
I think they're hesitant to cast the villains black sometimes.
Can I say something?
Look at the Joker.
If you look at Magneto as a villain, it's because you're not understanding oppression.
But he's white.
He's a mutant, and he was a Holocaust survivor.
I don't care for that term.
Sorry, he's a mutant who was a concentration camp survivor.
Got it.
And
Man, those Nazis must have felt pretty dumb when they got Magneto in there.
that's a show I would like to see, by the way. Magneto during the Holocaust.
Oh.
While because he was still a kid, he didn't understand his powers yet.
Right.
Do you know this? That he was.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
about
he
this.
still
a
had.
survivor?
He's a survivor.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a survivor, which is what makes things a little complicated and in the universe now because he ages. Yet now he would be 100 years old almost.
Right.
So it's a little confusing because his storyline is, he was a Holocaust survivor as a child there.
But much like black, mutant don't crack.
Now I.
All right. I'm just saying, you got these mutants that can heal themselves and shoot fire and all this. Why would they age?
Right. Some of them do.
Okay.
A lot of people would call you a mutant with your amazing ability to go up on stage and tell people, you know what you do that I like? You tell it how it is.
Yeah. Try to keep it real up there, I don't want to let the people down. Hey, we got a good shake. What are you making for us today there?
So today is my version of our most famous cocktail, the Paper Plane.
Yeah.
This
This is our biggest.
You know
hit.
that drink?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is like our biggest hit cocktail.
So this
People
one
love it.
is
Love
just
it.
You
a
choose
little
them?
different.
You curate this?
Most of the
he
time, unless
introduced
someone
us.
has like specific flavors, you
Right.
know. But this is my version of it. It's a little lighter because instead of Amaro Nonino, I use this thing called Italicus, which is like a clear Amaro. It's very delicious and very good for like a hot day as well.
Amaro Stoudemire. And Italicus sounds like a Jewish scroll or something.
Sounds like rock music to me. Nothing else matters.
Metallicus.
So are we picking up audio? We got a good room mic in here. You could hear all that?
He's got a mic on his apron
Look at
there.
you guys. Yeah.
And the chest hair is killing it. You got a good swoop going.
Yeah,
you
you
know
do.
what?
have
I
a
gotta
good
get a
swoop.
haircut. It's too hot. It keeps
No.
flopping down as soon as I leave the house.
The flop
and then I just
works.
got the
I have a
flop.
question.
Good merch.
I used Campari once instead of Aperol. Didn't work.
It's a little too bitter. Aperol's a little sweeter on the
Got it.
side, so and especially if you're using Amaro already, you already have some bitter notes there. So, but this stuff is actually delicious. It's made from bergamot oranges, so it has this like really light flavor, but it still kind of has that like depth of Amaro flavor.
Aha.
So it's super interesting.
We should say for the folks at home, it's about 9,000 degrees in New York City. I mean, Dan's sweating like a Jew at an audit. But I'm glad you're here, and I hate this heat. It's brutal.
Magnanimous.
Oh,
thank you for
thank
pulling
you.
it up. Is generous or forgiving, especially toward a rival or less powerful person. I would argue. In fact, I'm going to. So I'll move that away so it doesn't peak.
Ooh.
Magneto is not magnanimous.
Right. He's not generous, and he definitely ain't forgiving.
Not to the weaker human race.
Yes. Good point. That's kind of like a big comic when they're nice to the open micers. He's magnanimous.
I was watching you guys. I think it was Stavros, where you were talking about how now that you're more successful and experienced, you understand not being the most connected to your feature or opening act because you're working and it's tiring.
Yeah, and we try to bring our own friends.
Right.
So it's too much work sometimes meeting a new guy or gal and getting to know
Getting a
them.
rapport. You kind of have a rhythm
interact.
of a show you need. When you're on the road as much as we are, you kind of have to.
Yeah.
It helps to, and also helps the show when you know. I care about the whole show. A lot of the time, the person they book is terrific, but it's a gamble.
It's a
Whereas
gamble.
I know the
Gambit. Played by a
Gambit.
black man once.
Really?
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, he's
Damon Wayans Jr.
from the Bayou.
Really?
I'm pitching it. When we first met on my podcast, the first one we did, I told you about I have at the time, I think I said 40 or 45 minutes of funny in me a day.
Yeah.
And like a controlled one.
Exactly.
And you're saying, well, just like a runner, you got to practice that and work up to get more. You should have an unlimited amount. And I think this is kind of the point that what you're saying is when you're talking to people in the green room before a show or something, it's not that you can't be funny, but I do believe that energy is finite. And as you do it, your energy meter goes down a little, and you only have so much, right?
That's why the meet and greet is so hard, because it just sucks the energy. It's way harder than a show, because you got to go, hello, get out of here. You get
the one guy who decides to grab your stomach here for the picture. Like, all right, dude, come on.
The ass grab. You get the headlock guy. You get the spit on you guy, and it just
spit on you
wears
guy
on you.
Was gross before COVID.
Yes.
Now I'm just thinking like, I'm going to get a cold. I'm going to get sick.
Yeah.
There's
and I'm
so many
spit.
people that didn't realize how gross things were until COVID. I've always thought that blowing out a birthday candle was gross.
It was a
Cheers.
big thing.
Thanks for joining us, Rick.
Yeah.
Spitting all over a cake.
I'm only have a little sip here.
Just have a sip.
It's just pretty light. It's not gonna get you all.
It's not going to fuck you up, dude. I mean, you took an edible before a table read? Is that what you're doing?
Whoa, really?
Ooh, this is delicious.
Best drink, paper plane.
I don't know what to call this one yet because it's a lighter version of the paper plane. I was thinking like the model airplane or something like that.
The Wright brothers.
The Wright brothers.
Hey, there you go. What about Comfort Plus?
Well, it's a lesser version. Economy paper plane.
Hey,
Well, it's a more
Spirit.
expensive version. It's just lighter.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
This
it's more
is fucking
expensive.
delightful.
This is so good.
So
Dude,
paper
we
plane
need
first class.
I can't wait till we
class.
do first class. Till we get Bodega Cat, our whiskey. We get RTD, those little cans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those ready to drink cans.
Oh, yeah.
We need to do a paper plane.
Yes.
No problem.
Here,
Absolutely.
here.
Yeah.
Cockpit. All right.
Ooh, that's good.
I like that. Yeah.
Do you ever do
Confidence,
sets where you don't have a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the city, I'm not really drinking, but when on the road, I don't drink before, but I'll have one during. That's my weird. Dumb
Literally,
rule.
like you'll bring it your one drink up on stage with you?
Yep.
Does one drink do anything for you?
No, but it gets
something.
it gets the wheels moving, I
Yeah.
guess.
What is the wheels moving? Is it a sense of ease or is it a sense of silliness?
It's more of a mental thing of like your brain's going, oh, this is familiar. We
I think
know
it's like
what this
one
is.
cup of coffee. Does it really do a lot if you're a major coffee drinker? It gets it going.
Gets it going. You're greasing the pan before the eggs.
Yeah.
What do you use to grease a pan?
I go butter.
Yeah, you did the spray. I thought you were a Pam guy for a second.
No, come on, Pam, get out of here. That's our publicist. But no, I go butter.
I was on we have the same person who does our publicity stuff, and she's such a New Yorker. She's
Yeah, oh, yeah.
hilarious. Like I was on the phone with her the other day, and she's like, "I want you to do this, I want you to do that." And then she goes, "Ah, fuck!" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "A bird shit on me." Anyway, doesn't even break conversation, just keeps going.
That's a pro.
Mid bird shit. She's so New York.
You know, they say a bird shitting on you is good luck.
I've heard that.
And I think that's just it's almost like a small version of the origins of religion, I feel like, where like here's something that maybe scares you or is not good, but if we could, I guess professionally we call it a spin.
Yeah.
Right? But like, I know you're unhappy, but a bird shitting on you is going to bring you great wealth.
It's a
and
spin.
you're like, you know what?
Exactly.
Great wealth, better than bird shit.
Right.
You might be a redneck or however it goes.
Well, get her done. But I think 80% of everything we talk about, like tradition, is religion, and the other 20 is nautical. Hear me out. So you go, hey, God, goodbye is God be with ye, just shortened over the years. So that's religious. But then you got stuff like, oh, I'm going to break the ice, which comes from ships coming in, breaking the ice. The cargo ships would break ice to get to the shore.
Right.
So I think nautical is big.
Do you think there's anything about being captain, being this type of alpha energy where somebody who is good at breaking the ice in conversation is kind of steering the conversation?
Maybe steering too.
Right.
Starboard bow, you got the big circle thing.
I actually heard that everything is 80%, which I also heard religion, 15% nautical, and 30% physical. Little Giants.
Oh, wow. Little Giants.
Yeah.
Good pull. Icebox.
You said, "Oh, Captain." I'm thinking of that. What's that Robin Williams movie, Dead Poet Society?
Great movie.
Oh, it's fucking so cheesy. You like it?
I love it.
It's so fucking corny.
As a troubled youth and a guy who needed some guidance, I went
Have
to
you seen
Catholic
that?
school.
I don't remember it.
Oh, it's classic. It's definitely schmaltzy. It's very huggy duggy, and the kid shoots himself. Spoiler alert. But
reading poems in a cave by firelight, and that's how you seduce girls in high school. I mean, that's what I tried to do.
Oh,
it kind of worked.
It worked.
Yeah, we learn what to do with girls from what we watched. I was an American Pie baby, so I would go to the library to learn how to eat a girl's pussy.
Oh yeah, I tried that too.
All those movies always have the older brother who just knew how to eat pussy.
Older brothers always know how to eat
I've
a
never
pussy.
talked to my brother about eating pussy.
No.
Get him on the phone.
I've never been like,
Same.
Greg, he's like, here's what you do.
He's like, I'm gay.
There's a book under my bed. Is there? Is that you wrote a book about eating muff?
Yeah, isn't it just alphabet with the tongue?
did.
That's all I learned.
I did. I didn't kiss until I was 17, and I was too scared to kiss. I recently started talking about this on stage, and I get insecure if I say something that I'm doing as a bit in conversation, so I feel like I have to just acknowledge that.
Bring it
do a
on.
bit.
We do lots of bits on here.
This isn't a bit, though. I'm going to less bit it.
Okay.
I bought a book because I didn't know if I was supposed to how to kiss. I didn't know if I was supposed to do top lip on top lip and bottom lip on bottom lip, or you stagger the lips. And
Yeah.
I was a little late to like be asking because everyone else was already getting sucked and fucked and stuff.
Yeah.
So I bought a book, but it wasn't about kissing. It was Kim Cattrall's book on how to eat snatch.
She wrote a book on that?
Oh yeah,
She really leaned in, huh?
Yeah.
Good for her.
yeah.
And then I heard she had a divorce because her ex-husband wanted to fuck her too much.
What?
That can't be the reason.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
I'm her ex. No. But gee, that's
Well, I mean,
wild.
she had Porky. She was the chick in Porky's who is just like, that's her whole character, the
Yeah.
scream.
Yeah,
while
exactly.
She gets fucked.
She's a very sexual woman. Believe
Very
me.
sexual. Yeah?
Well, I read her book on how to eat pussy.
Cost me my marriage. Sex and the City divorced Mark Levinson. Schedule meant she was never home. Wait a minute. That's a little different.
Yeah, that's not what it is.
She's a sexy lady.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a kind of a taboo thing, but I think all women are beautiful.
Wow.
I hope they don't clip that. I don't want to get in trouble here.
Caitlyn Jenner?
She's brave and beautiful.
Okay.
But you threw in brave.
So brave.
when you throw in brave,
Just
usually...
when you're a public figure and you finally have the courage to stand up for yourself as opposed to worry about the shame that is projected from society's standards, and just go out and do what makes you happy. Listen, if you're not stepping on anyone else's toes or dick or pussy,
Yeah, you don't
do
wanna
what
step
you
on
want.
that.
And I think can we get a picture up of her? I think she's so
She's very attractive, very brave.
Caitlyn, very brave,
Good for you. Empowering.
very brave.
Man, this is an inspirational episode.
Yeah. Well, she hates Sarah Jessica Parr.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the other girl.
Huh?
Weren't we talking about
Kim Cattrall.
I thought we were talking about Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, there's too many women. I can't keep track. But yeah.
Tell me about it.
But Kim Cattrall.
Your boy had some fucking spicy
Are you
diarrhea
Jewish?
this morning. Oh, yeah, dude.
I know. I was gonna say.
We need a spot. Guys, get on board. Give us a
Yeah.
little sponsorship, Pepto.
I should have brought you some. I have these peppermint pills that are made. That's not sustainable.
Oh, yeah, it is. I've been going this hard for...
Yeah, but that's because you're going to keep needing that.
Oh.
Can I tell you something that a lot of people don't realize about stomach acid?
Come on.
You got the time? Push it on me. When people think they want to get rid of their stomach acid because that's what's causing the reflux and coming up. But the truth is, when you have food, it needs to be submerged under the acid. When you get rid of the acid, what happens is the food is sitting on top and not digesting, and it's going to make it worse and worse and worse. Don't get rid of the acid.
Okay,
Peppermint
so you're saying
oil.
that was a cop-out what I just did.
I'm saying this is what your practice, and now here we are, and I'm offering you a piece of intel that you use as you'd like, but
So how does he wean off of it?
peppermint pills.
Oh.
I'm going to look at it. Can we take a note of that? Peppermint pills?
Peppermint pill.
I had some spicy diarrhea, and I will say I was on the toilet. I forgot I had a cleaning lady come because I forgot she was coming. She came like a little early, so I thought someone was breaking into my apartment. So I ran off the toilet, pants down, like
What were you going to do if it was somebody breaking in?
I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. I just had to act. you know?
Shit all over them?
Well, I just had to act, and I ran out, and I went and she goes hi. I'm like, man, I'm so not scary that I tried to make myself big, like it was a bear, and I was like and she was like, hey.
Just like getting like extra hard. So it's just such a man.
to fluff. Were you in boxers though?
I was in my boxers.
Okay.
But it was down on the butt side.
oh.
Did you have to shower
I did shower.
right after?
Yeah.
Because did it get a little?
No, it was all right.
When you fart and a little comes out,
Shart.
do you consider it shitting your pants if it's all over your butt but it doesn't get in the underpants?
Yes.
You really got to let the water go down. And you look, as you get older, the water going down that butt crack, it starts to feel nicer and nicer.
Oh, it's the best. And I've been wiping. I got to get a bidet because
They're a necessity to me.
I've been
Really?
wiping and getting some pink.
Hard to install?
Pink as in no.
As in my favorite color.
Blood.
Yes.
Because you're wiping too hard?
Yes, and too often.
Do you poop a lot?
But I want to
Guy's
clean
like a
it.
fucking gerbil right here. He poops all day.
I haven't pooped since I've last seen you, to be honest.
Wow, too much acid. It's breaking it all up.
I think it's the anxiety. I take magnesium, incidentally, at night. That helps me poop.
Helps you sleep, too.
I take a certain kind of magnesium that's kind of like a cleanse. It's called Mago 7. We'll put it up on the screen.
You're a MAGA
It's
guy.
okay. When it comes to my bowels, yeah.
Krav Maga.
Talk about a piece of shit.
Hey.
I don't have a point of view on that.
All right. It's hard to stay on one topic with you because
Did you hear
you're
that
all
he
over the
buried,
place.
He buried Ivana on his golf course at the first hole because he got a tax break.
Ah,
I guess you
One
don't
of the
have to,
funniest shit.
Is
Is that true?
right?
I heard that you don't have to pay taxes if it's a golf course or if it's a.
She's right by the first hole,
business.
which is also what he called her. But no, she's right by the. That's amazing.
Wow, what a move.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Is it like a lump in the grass you have to get over, like at a putt-putt? You know?
Or it's just like her mouth to go through to get to the hole, like those clown teeth.
Yeah, and there's a windmill in front of her mouth.
But we should respect it.
Sure. How did she go?
Staircase fell. They're making a 13-part documentary on it.
What's
It was
gonna
an
be
owl.
called? What's it called?
The stairs.
Ooh, what would you name it?
I would call it Don't Stare.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I would call it Alcoholics Anonymous with an extra step.
Hey,
Ooh.
12 steps.
13
I wonder if she was
parts.
There's some talk about did she get pushed? Who knows? But also, like, it's very possible at that age to be looking at your phone.
Sure.
And just
The slip.
yeah,
We'll never know.
we'll never know.
Would tell me how much you agree with this statement. It's none of our business.
What about stare not well? All right. We're up too late. Stare well, stare not well.
No, I love it.
All right. I cut you off there.
No,
Stretch.
you didn't.
You had something.
This is our most Jewish app yet.
Yeah, I know, right? I feel so goy.
We should have gotten a little lock spread for you, man. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been sweet.
Yeah, we should next time.
Do you practice?
Yeah.
All
Judaism?
right. Yeah.
No.
Ah.
I mean, I guess probably the same as you. Just
I'm
it's
not
kind
very
of
religious.
Yeah, but we still practice. You're taking Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah. But I'm gonna wean off after what you just said.
Yeah, but even the way you get off is Jewish. It's wean is a very
Jew
Jewish way to
porn.
get
That's
off.
how I get off.
What's
Jew
that?
porn.
Jew porn.
I got to send you a link.
Send me a link.
Yeah,
dude.
Please.
I've been doing it, and I'm not even joking. On my Patreon, I've been posting, not my face, but I've been posting. Porn.
Yeah.
Just getting blown and stuff on my Patreon.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Whoa.
Actually, I'd like to promo. If you want to see me getting my dick sucked, go to patreon.com/take your shoes off.
Is there a sizzle?
I guess I could send you
trailer?
something. You could put it in. I'll have it blurred.
Okay, perfect.
But
Like
yeah, I've been doing
Asians.
porn. Do Asian people blur their porn?
They blur the
yeah.
penises. I think in Japan.
Yeah.
Really?
Is it Japan or China?
I think it's Japan, but that's why they're so repressed because they don't get it out with the porn.
Well, porn has only been mainstream and accessible the way it has for the past 10 some years. That's not enough time to build a resentment for suppression, is there?
Oh yeah. Well,
So
I
in the
think
80s
I think we were suppressed in the 80s pretty bad.
Think
Because
about what you used to jack off to when we were 13.
oh
you
my,
know? It was
just
like,
cleavage or
yeah,
whatever.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes.
Think about what they're jerking off to now.
Hit Me Baby One More
Exactly.
Time was the first music video I jerked off
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
don't
to 3
do
months
it.
ago.
Ooh, drive me crazy.
No. Just Hit Me Baby.
Just hit me, baby.
Yeah. I didn't
Spears
feel
was-
great
yeah.
after masturbating to it.
Yeah, oops,
Why?
I did it again.
I felt like I just felt like I was doing too much to get to this thing. I had to put a tape in. I had to record it. I don't even know. It was too much. And if I'm going to
You were VHS masturbating.
I honestly, I was masturbating before I knew it was sexual. I used to put, when I was 8 or so, pre-COVID as well, I would put my self
Yeah.
under the, before a shower, you have the best part, but then there's the part where every shower is a little different. Why is it coming out of here?
Yeah,
You got to find a knob. I used to have it coming out of here, the shower part, and I would kind of like go up next to it, and I would take my
clit.
yeah. And I would put it under the water, and sometimes it would take 5 minutes, sometimes it would take like a half hour, and I didn't know what it was. I just know if you leave it there long enough, it'll feel good. I didn't know it was sexual.
Whoa.
And I remember I did it, and after I would want to go in, and I'm like, just keep doing it. It feels so good.
Yeah.
But every time I would finish, I would not want to do it anymore. And I remember one time I was going to do it, I'm like, Rick, You're not going to want to do it a second time, but I'm telling you now, you're going to want to do it. So do it twice.
Whoa.
And I couldn't. And that turns out it's kind of like, when you have an orgasm, sometimes it takes some time.
Yeah.
I have a question. When you heard the Britney Spears songs on the radio, did you get excited?
No.
Good question.
Although I did like her music, and I did buy, while we're on the subject of Japanese porn, I did buy her album, the Japanese version, because it came with a special insert that had more pictures.
Damn.
Yeah.
You see? We had no porn. You had to get creative.
Victoria's Secret catalogs.
Big.
Yeah.
That's what's so... Sorry.
Who were your, oh, I'm sorry, Mark.
Well, I was going to
I'm
say...
talking about a Jewish podcast. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Great Josh Goldman joke. You got the Irish goodbye when you leave without saying goodbye. Jewish goodbye is when you say goodbye to everyone so long that they leave. His joke. But that's what's crazy about like a Pete Davidson now. A comedian fucking all these hot women, celebrity women, because that wasn't happening when we were coming up. I forgot why this is related.
We were talking about what we would jerk off to.
Oh, yeah. Cindy Crawford.
Yeah, Cindy Crawford was your gal?
Oh, yeah. Well, if she was a Victoria's Secret gal, and then Pete Davidson banged her daughter.
So I once got a Playboy, and my mom had it in a laminating machine.
I'm getting the silent treatment
What do you mean?
from God.
She's a woman.
It's a woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, it was very good. I'm so sorry.
No. I threw it in too late. I was a little slow.
Yeah, I was on bubble bath, and you say it again. Do it again.
No, it's over. It's over.
I think God is a woman.
Yeah, I'm getting the silent treatment.
I don't get it.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. All right. So you were saying there?
I laminated this Playboy, these pictures of this Playboy, and
You laminated
I laminated it when no one was home in my parents' bathroom.
So you could clean off the semen.
Well, because I wanted to bring it in the shower. Because the only way I knew to feel that way.
Good
This is when I
point.
started. This is pre-cum and pre-COVID still.
Yeah.
But it was sexual at this point.
You were a resourceful
I
child.
know. What a
Holy shit.
nerd.
Laminated.
That's
man.
adorable.
Well, I wanted to bring it in the bubble bath.
You take that to Hobby Lobby? How do you got a laminator?
My mom had it as a lamination machine. She does crafts all the time and would make, I don't know what, she would laminate pictures. Now, this was before frames. And
You masturbate like a 50-year-old woman. You're in the tub.
Scrapbooking over here.
hey, shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck up!
That's funny because I used to print out naked women photos, print them out like that whole thing using all the ink,
Sounds like a bad Psycho impression.
and then I would fold them up, put it in my pocket. I remember I was mowing the lawn one time. Literally mowing the lawn. It was a hot summer day. I was probably like 11, mowing the lawn, and I'd be like, I would look at it. It would keep me going. It would like, give me
Like
strength.
a fucking vet.
Yeah.
I remember my friend had a color printer, and we would print a bunch of porn from the internet, and we just stapled it together and called it Play Amigo. We used like a graphic, and we sold it for $5 a copy in school.
Whoa.
And we got busted by our gay homeroom teacher. He was like 70. He was awesome. He didn't give a shit. He just saw it. He goes, "I'll just tell them you were selling lingerie magazines." Out of trouble.
What a
Incredible
guy.
man.
What's his name? We'll put his Instagram handle up here.
He died, Mr. Jones.
sorry to hear that.
He was the man.
Mr. Jones and me helping us
used
sell porn.
To sell Dragon Ball Z VCDs. I would burn the series.
Hey, you didn't kiss till you were 18, huh? Starting to all come together. Okay, keep going there.
17.
Four Eyes. 17, sorry. Good magazine.
I remember selling stuff.
Yeah.
You know, being resourceful. We would make our little businesses, and now we're podcast kings.
Yeah.
Selling mattresses.
And now we're selling whiskey.
Do you guys have whiskey sponsors?
This is our whiskey.
We made this.
Wait a minute. This is your brand of whiskey?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know you guys had a. Pardon me for.
BodegaCatSpirits.com.
We're trying to retire on this puppy like Clooney.
You know, I've never smelt a whiskey that I like. I'm sorry. So,
Well, this
you know,
is the one.
This is a very nerve-wracking moment here.
well, I'm not going to like it. I'm just curious if it makes me
I
barf.
feel like we shouldn't have him smell it.
No. That's a rye.
This isn't whiskey.
It's a rye.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I would drink the whole bottle of Bodega Cat, in any type of glass. This is so good and it feels so smooth.
Here, here.
Wow.
Thank you,
That's
Rick.
like a shower drain right there.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Good stuff. What about that big mop you got there? That's going to take a while to dry.
That's why I carry a hat with me.
Uh-huh.
I like to get, when my hair's wet, I put a hat on, and when it dries in the hat, it keeps my curls.
Ah.
It's a little trick I found out.
Yeah. As also a curly-haired douche, I don't like to wash my hair a lot.
You don't like to wash it or even wet it?
Either or. Because once you get it the way you like it, once you wet it or shampoo it or whatever, it's over.
How much do you spend on a haircut?
Too much.
How much is too much?
50.
Really? You were complaining about your haircut. We both were complaining. We didn't like our haircuts. We just.
I think
haircuts.
you look coiffed.
Really? I put some
HAT,
stuff.
hat, high and tight.
Dude, I got a haircut. The woman was panicking. I paid it was like a $30 haircut. She was.
Was it her first haircut?
It felt like it was her first haircut. She was panicking with the blade. She was like, huh? I was like, you're making me nervous.
Yeah.
You're nervous.
You don't feel comfortable asking her to stop?
No.
Once you're halfway through, you got to just. It's like sex. You got to finish.
I have a question for you. You finish?
No.
If you're getting a massage and you're paying for this massage and it's not there's just not hard enough or they're doing weird spot, do you just sit there and take it or do you let them know? Do you give them a little direction?
One time I had to leave because she didn't know what she was doing. She was terrible. She was so bad that I was like, you're going to injure me.
What? How, like elbows and shit?
Just like on like my bone. I'm like, you don't know what you're doing.
Whoa. See, I'm so dumb. I would have thought maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe it's supposed to feel like
Well,
that.
it was really painful. I was like, I'm outta here.
Wow. Good for you for leaving.
I felt that way once. I gave a lot of trust to Netflix. I remember back when you would rate stuff with 5 stars. I remember I was about to rate something 3 stars, and I saw Netflix suggested I would like it 4 stars, and I thought maybe I did like it more.
Nah, that's why they got rid of the rating. It was causing Jews too much stress. But I just got a haircut. The guy hated me, and he was fucking with me on purpose. I go,
Why did he hate you?
Well, here's why. It closed at 7. I got there at about 6:15, and I walk in and went cling, cling, and I went, and he goes, old Italian guy. And I was like, too late, too late. He goes, all right, sit down. And he whipped the chair like hard with the towel or whatever.
What?
And
I don't think that's because he's angry. He was probably getting the hair off the chair.
he was angry. I mean, it was coming out of his eyes.
Dude, he was Italian.
Yeah.
Probably still is.
Yeah.
And I sat down. He whipped the smock on me all quick, and he goes, "How do you want the sideburns?" Like, "Oh, I like it right here." And he did it up here.
How long ago?
This is 2 days ago.
Your sideburns are great.
No, I like it down here. But he chopped an extra inch off just to spite me, and then he goes,
it looks.
He goes, "How do you want the back?" And I go, "Rounded." He did the square.
He did.
Damn.
Yeah, so he was screwing me. Even the guy next to me was sweeping up like, "Oh boy, you pissed off Vesuvio or whatever." And-
Vesuvio. That's the name of the restaurant in fucking Sopranos.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
It's also the
Vesuvio.
volcano. But that's Vesuvius.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, so and then I said a little this, a little that, and he just did everything wrong. And I would say, "Can you do this?" And he wouldn't answer. And I would go, "Excuse me, can you do this?" And he'd go, yeah. So he was fucking with me, and I almost walked, but I didn't. And I still tipped him.
Yeah, I always tip well, no matter
what.
She did a bad job, and the second she's done, I was like, ugh, and she goes, "I'm sorry." She said, "I'm sorry." She admitted she fucked up. You
I
can't
like
say
that.
I'm sorry. I don't.
I would rather that than my guy.
No, I would have liked if she was like, "You look great. You're crazy."
Oh, okay.
I would prefer that. Than
I like an
"I'm
honest.
sorry."
I like when you ever at a restaurant and all the food comes up and it's missing something, and then they say, "Oh, the kitchen's whatever," but you know they just forgot to put it in.
Yeah.
I've had waiters say to me, "I forgot. I'm sorry,"
I love
and I
that.
go, "I'm
You're
tipping
human.
more."
I
I love it.
They're human.
I do
They
like
make
honesty,
mistakes.
but not with when you're like it's a tip job and I need a haircut.
Right.
I want her to say, yeah. I would have liked if she faked it a little bit.
Okay, it's kind of like a doc. You don't want a doctor being like, "Jesus, what the fuck is that?"
Right,
You
you're
know?
saying bedside manner for a beauty
Bedside manner.
grooming
Yes.
type thing.
Well, barbers, it's a weird thing because you ever go to a place where they have like the game on, they have like a soccer game
Yeah.
on. I'm like, I don't want you really passionate about a team while holding scissors next to
So
my ear.
true. Or they're in a conversation with the guy next to him, like, "Oh, you see that game, man?" And I'm like, "Look at me, motherfucker." And I also hate the haircut because you have to watch it happen. You're sitting there looking at your dumb face, and you guys got the comb going through it, and then he snips too much, and you're just watching it. And you got to just take it. It sucks.
I always say what I want it to look like, and then I say, but cut off a little less.
Ah, that's good.
Always.
Because they always go too short.
If it's a new person, always go to, especially for us with curly hair.
Yeah.
I gave my hair, I cut my hair once during the pandemic,
Oh, boy.
and I thought I did a good job until I showered, and then it wasn't curled. It just this much, but the curl then it went.
Goes a long way.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have that strength to...
You
What they
said
do with
it.
guys like me is they'll do the cauliflower look. They'll just do this and leave it here. I'm like, yeah, that's not what the fuck I want.
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah, you are
mushroom.
high and tight though. Is that not how you like it?
This is solid, though. It's a good
If you
look.
say so.
All right, I'm trying to.
But you also
take
are
away what
basically.
she did.
You want us to. Yeah, you want us. He said to us, you want people.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
got a, that's true, but I went to barber, not my friend.
Well,
all right.
I did have a lot of people do you got a haircut, but they didn't say, they just acknowledged that I got the haircut.
Pouring it on. It looks
Yeah.
good. You look sharp.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, when they acknowledge but don't
too.
say, like there were people say, "Hey, I saw your show," but they didn't say.
know.
I'm sure that they liked it if they're telling me they saw it. But still,
You
okay.
never know.
But I don't say. You can't say thank you to that. And it sounds aggressive, but I go okay.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's a Mitch Hedberg joke. The guy's like, "I saw you at the airport, but he did not say whether I was good." Or,
I don't
what
remember that.
I'm fucking it up, but he's like, "I saw your show last night, but he didn't say if it was good." So he goes, "I saw you here or whatever." I'm fucking it up.
No, dude, you guys are okay.
Shit,
You're
put
not the
that
Jewish
clip
one.
in.
I was at the airport and a guy came up. He said, "Dude, I saw you on TV last night." But he did not say whether or not he thought it was good. He just confirmed that it was on television. So I turned my head away from him for about a minute. Then I turned it back. I said, "Dude, I saw you at the airport about a minute ago. You were good."
I'm like, my Jewish period is sinking with you guys.
Oh, that's sweet though.
Yeah, it's a Manischewitz. Is that right?
Are you into Jew food?
I love delis.
Kugel?
Yeah.
Kugel?
Jewish pastries outside of the Homentaschen, I
Fucking fucking
What the fuck's
solid.
Homentaschen?
Pull it up.
That
So-
sounds like a Native American. Homentaschen.
So,
Homentaschen.
there was Purim. You're familiar
I
with
know
Purim?
Purim. That's
So-
the Jewish Halloween.
Yes, and the villain of this is Haman.
Magneto.
Do you remember that? Did you have that growing
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
We
The
had them
thing that spins around,
whenever
yeah,
you say
yeah.
Haman.
Haman.
But he would wear a hat. And I always thought that Homan, Taschen, I don't know if that's the case, but he wore a hat that was kind of like a triangle, a pointy hat.
Okay.
So I think of Homentaschen as Haman. And it's also from that same Purim. Have you made this association? Sam, speak
No,
on that.
I've never made that. But he was actually a Holocaust survivor, Haman.
Oh, hey, man.
No,
Yeah, this is way before that.
Yeah, I
Pull up
know.
the
Queen
Haman?
Esther?
I was
don't
trying
know
to do a
what the Haman
fucking
is.
Magneto thing. I don't know.
All right, I want to see this Haman because this is a whole world I have no idea.
I actually
I've been
heard
to
that
a couple
Thanos was a Holocaust survivor, too.
Thanos was?
Yeah.
Really?
He was the thickest Holocaust survivor there was. That guy was thick.
I don't know this
Thanos?
guy.
Yeah, I don't know
guy
if
in
that's how you
Avengers.
spell it. Type in Haman
I
Purim.
never saw it.
You never saw it?
Nah, that's not my cup.
Well, it's not my cup either, but I ended up going.
What,
All
Avengers?
right. Yeah.
It's everyone's cup. My mom loves it.
Ah.
You watch the last two, you'll love them.
Not
Yeah,
for
the last
me.
two were fun.
Okay. I just got into The Boys. You guys watch that?
I haven't seen
Such
so fun.
propaganda. Click on that other one.
Have you seen Peacemaker yet?
That's next, but people are raving.
It's good.
People are
Peacemaker's
raving.
good.
This is how people see Jews.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
But doesn't that hat look like a... I've never seen this picture. Doesn't that hat look like a Homentaschen?
Yeah.
It looks more like an Irish guy, if you
Pull
ask
up a
me.
picture of a Homentaschen, would you?
Do you see some? Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, wow.
That's the hat. That's what I'm saying.
That's a
amazing.
Napoleon hat.
Damn.
Oh, they're
Try for
delicious, a Homentaschen.
Yeah.
What is that, grape in there?
There's
It's a
grape,
little
strawberry. My
jelly-ish
favorite is
stuff, right?
apricot.
Yeah.
That looks
Apricot's
good.
good.
It's a
dude.
Jewish Danish, right?
Got it.
It's a little
Also,
drier.
Rugula. Is Rugula considered Jewish?
Yeah.
Rugula's fucking good, dude.
People love it. I don't like
What's
to speak bad
Rugula?
of
we used to
pastries.
put it in the freezer, even better frozen.
I don't know.
Pull up
Wow,
the Rugula.
Jesus
What the
Christ.
hell?
I
What
know,
are
he
you
looks
on the
like-
fucking Daily Storm here? What the hell? What are you pulling up? What the fuck?
Daily Storm. Is that a WNBA team?
No,
What's
it's
the
a-
Daily Storm?
Are you serious? Good. I'm glad you don't know.
I've never
That'd be
heard of
bad
that.
if Mark was like, I got that one bookmarked.
They feature my stuff. Well, what's the Daily Storm?
Well, by order of deduction, I have to assume it's like a news anti-Jewish
you don't know
propaganda.
either.
I've never heard of it,
Okay.
but I thought he made it up, but the reference sounds like
Sounds like a
something.
weather station.
Oh, is that what that's called? There's yeah.
Jews love the Weather Channel. Wait a minute. Daily Stormer.
Oh, okay, there we
Is
go.
an American far-right, neo-Nazi, white supremacist, misogynist, Islamophobic, I don't think they wrote this bio. Message board website that advocates second genocide.
I'd have more respect for them if they did.
Oh, that's so
They're like, we're gonna lean into it.
Yeah, that would be fun. The
Kind of like
Daily
what your
Stormer.
the girl who cut your hair did.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex Jones is top billed. This house.
I stand with Alex. Who stands with Alex Jones after that shit?
You see DeRosa's
Why they
clip?
they
That
have
was
Rick
great.
Vaughn up there?
Oh yeah, look at that. Free Ricky. That's you. Free Ricky.
You know, my brother. Did you guys have senior quotes in your yearbooks?
Yeah.
Sure.
My brother's was from Major League. Forget the curveball, Ricky. Give him the heater. And there was a teacher. I forgot his name. but he came up to me and said how beautiful my relationship is with my brother and how great advice that is. And he thought to me, like, Rick, don't worry about just trying to dodge stuff. Just go right to what you want.
I like that. Well, I met you got a great family.
Thank you.
I met his dad. His dad owns like this carpet land. Oh, Marshall, Carpet One. It's amazing. It's like high-end, top shelf, beautiful carpeting. And your dad's the coolest.
Thank you.
Great guy. He looks like
guy.
Sam Elliott.
Cleveland classic, right?
Yeah, well, Marshall Carpet One and Rug Gallery is the problem with it is a lot of people get confused because you go and a lot of times you're a customer. You're a customer for these rugs, but we don't have any customers.
It was a little empty.
We have family.
Oh,
Wow.
No, we had people going through. You were the first one we recorded at the rug store. There was customers going through,
it was an honor. Yeah, we're doing a podcast. Some guy behind us like feeling the material and shit.
and he was happy.
And Jews know about
That's true.
materials.
Oh yeah. You know why? Because they had
you.
they had to learn the trades because then they were leaving Eastern Europe. They couldn't necessarily take their brick and mortar stores. That's why you see a lot of lawyers and doctors and salesmen because it's a trade that you could teach and bring with you wherever you go.
You don't need goods.
Correct.
But then you guys had fabric as well.
Well, and spices, but that's just because that's what the resources are over there.
I see.
A lot of fashion is Jews brought that over. A lot of
Ralph Lauren changed his name.
Lipschitz?
Not for me to decide. But
I think that's his real name.
Also, if
Victoria's
you think about who
Secret.
created all the superheroes, it's a lot of Jews.
Yes.
And it's a lot of them had like
the original
dark,
one,
dark
Superman, is
yeah.
Jewish.
And Spider-Man Stan Lee.
Jesus Christ was Jewish. The original,
That's right.
the original superhero.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But a lot of them came with like a dark secret that they were hiding, a double life kind of. I mean,
Yeah.
it made sense that it was like in
Low
reference to
stomach
the
acid.
Holocaust. Yeah,
And the
bad stuff.
Jews were great boxers.
The early
Back
Superman.
when boxing was like this.
Yeah.
What's that?
The early Supermans, he's always chugging Pepto. That was his weakness, his stomach acid. It was Krypton and then the
Right.
bad stomach.
But yeah. I think that's what they thought Goys looked like, was Superman. You know, because you guys couldn't throw a ball and stuff.
Also, in order to fit in, and you have to wear glasses and be like, well, Lois, I think my dick may be a little too small.
That was Clark Kent.
in the Daily Planet.
Right, exactly.
Originally, he was at the Daily Stormer. It's crazy.
That would be a fascinating comic book.
Just anti-Semitic Superman. Just, like in like North Korea, the way they repurpose these stories and change them into stuff.
Yes. He's just stopping bar mitzvahs and stuff. You know, he's breaking through the wall of a temple. Good times.
You know, that's why when I just officiated my first wedding. And boy, are my arms tired.
Did you really?
I did. Eric Griffin's, and I did
fun.
a thing, and it was great, and it was Jewish, and
He's Jewish?
he's married a Jewish into Judaism.
Good for
and
him.
you're stepping on the glass, and I've heard all these different things. I never knew what the stepping on the glass was at the end, and I learned that it's to symbolize the destruction of the first two Jewish temples, for people to remember that even on this blessed joyous day, to still remember where you come from and pain, and it just feels like what such a Jewish thing. I know we're having a good time, but
I thought it was in reference to Die Hard when he had to walk on the glass.
And I think Die Hard maybe used that in it because Die Hard came way after the destruction of the temples.
Yeah, good point.
You know who's got the best joke about the broken glass? You know Mike Kaplan?
Yeah.
He's a joke. He goes, you know, I had a divorce. It was a it was a Jewish divorce. We took a broken glass. We put it back together.
That's great. Is he Jewish? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's funny.
You on a first date, not knowing where to go.
You guys get bar mitzvahed?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Should we cut to some footage?
This is a translation of my Torah portion, Nitzavim, from the book of Deuteronomy.
You make a couple bucks?
A little, yeah. One thick eyebrow. All the picture. I'm like, I can't look at this shit.
Oh, really?
Do you have to take care of that now?
Oh, yeah.
How often do you do it?
Not often. Not too often, thank God. But it's, yeah.
How do you do it?
I pluck it. I get a little tweezer
You
action.
pluck?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Are you
that's
familiar
hard.
with laser?
Should I do that?
I had my back lasered.
Really?
What?
Whole back.
Can we see it?
Yeah.
No, for the cam.
Damn,
I
that's
don't
a
wanna-
smooth back.
Okay.
There's nothing there.
Wait,
Nothing.
You had, it was so your lower back was my upper back's the problem.
I had my whole back,
Really?
upper and lower.
Is that expensive?
Whoa.
I don't look at prices.
Did it hurt?
It hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, no more than, what you would think it does.
How long does it hurt?
It's just, they have to, and it's probably for like a whole back. You're probably looking at a half hour.
That's
And,
not
I mean,
bad.
but it's fine. And they also give you this numbing cream that if you choose to, which
But
I
I mean,
did.
a week later, you
No, right away you're fine.
Wow.
I mean, there are some, like, you stay out of the sun for a few days.
Yep.
There are some bumps sometimes.
Sure.
But I was so insecure about my body hair.
why?
What about the chest?
Well, so I didn't have really body hair, coincidentally, until I started eating pussy. I really do think it's a
Damn.
coincidence. But I
So
was
you started at like 7 or 8 years old?
no, 17.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sorry to negate you. I just didn't want to lie about I'm not eating pussy before I kiss.
Sure.
I do now, but.
Finally.
So I didn't have chest hair in high school, and the girl I was dating in high school, I also dated freshman year of college.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to her dorm, and they shared a floor, the guys and the girls, and I showered in the guys' shower. It was a different time. And when I walked down to her room, I was just a towel around my waist, and she goes, "Rick, you have so much chest hair." And like that, I just became so, for years, until, ironically, I saw Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and I thought he looked great.
Great.
And I'm like, I don't have all of that, but like that's kind
Sure.
of the thing.
Pull up Hugh Jackman as Wolverine shirtless.
Yeah,
I mean,
it would be the
that's
first one.
Man's man. Peak of a man.
And I just thought, yeah, you know what? Chest hair is okay, but I still
Women love chest hair.
back hair, shoulder hair.
That's tough.
It's tough.
That's debatable. But Magnum PI was all chest hair. Women
You got to
love
do the
it.
older one because he less chest hair.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm a little annoyed that he shaved it there. He looked cool hairy. Tom
Yes,
Selleck.
that's more. My mom is into that. I think.
My mom too.
Well, I'm trying to get your mom on board, dude. Dude, chest hair. Women are into it. I had one girl when I was in college.
his
who
pecs
was
don't
like-
have it as much.
She was still young.
She was young.
I bet she grows into that.
Yeah, chest hair.
chesticle.
Chest hair is fine. Fuck
You know,
it.
a lot of people talk about these beauty standards that are impossible to connect to by, having large breasts, a large ass, fat lips, a juicy wet pussy, and a narrow waist, and just, beautiful and skinny.
Sure.
But not everybody could look that way. But guys have that too with hair.
Yes.
And a lot of people, because a lot of these chiseled model types don't have hair, I feel like girls, like, until you hit maybe 25 or older, because I remember back when I was younger and I was fooling around with some girls that were a bit younger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They usually, they didn't tell me I hate your fucking chest hair, but you could tell.
Really?
And then when I once I maybe like hit 27, definitely in the 30s,
And you start hooking up with younger women again?
and I was hooking up with younger women. I don't think I've ever. Yes, I have. I fucked a 17-year-old once.
Really?
Well, I was 17. But
That's
yes.
key word right
That's
there.
allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, older. Like I don't know if it's rude to say older is 27 or 30, but that's around when I started recognizing that.
Yeah.
Like once I was in the 20s, women tend to like chest hair.
They love it. My gal
I'm
says
so glad.
she wants me to have more, which sucks because I'm like, well, it's not gonna happen.
Well, now I know why Dane Cook waxes his chest.
They like some young.
So
I
But-
don't like to speak of other people
All right.
or of other pastries.
I think most guys like a young lady. I mean,
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever dated a younger girl, but that's not true because my last girlfriend is younger.
my
but
gal's younger.
Other than that, it's older.
yeah, it's usually been my age, but yeah, my last one was younger. Yeah.
But these are when I met her, she was 26, 27.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Huh? Now, a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. You have to take care of your mind, folks. We spend so much time taking care of our skin, our hair, our teeth, and so little care of the most important body part, the brain. How well you take care of your brain affects how you experience life. Investing time and energy in mental health is crucial to being happy. Eating right, working out, and getting plenty of sleep are a good start, but no substitution for talk therapy. BetterHelp makes online therapy accessible, convenient, and affordable. We love therapy. It's good for you. Don't let those bags pile up. Everybody's got shit in their life. Everybody's got drama. You got to make it work. You got to be healthy, and that's how you do it, is talking about it. That's how you get it out. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and chat therapy sessions. You can choose to not see anyone on camera, and it's much more affordable than in person. You can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. We Might Be Drunk listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/drunk. That's BetterHelp.com/drunk. Get on it. If you haven't heard already, it's Smooth Sax Summer. The leader in below the belt grooming is making sure we all have a ball this summer by giving your pants partners everything they need to stay fresh. I love this thing. You gotta love the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. It's got it all. I use this thing on my sack. I go around the base of the shaft. You just want a little extra length. And no better equipment than these guys. Manscaped did it right. They got a goddamn headlight on the thing.
Yeah.
And you can't nick, you can't cut. I mean, there's a lot of veins down there and a lot of precious material you don't want to ruin.
I just use it, man. It's. I feel lighter. It's great.
Yeah, it works.
I had a fucking fro covering my balls.
Yeah. Big fan. Our pubes look like our hair, so it's not that different. And you need a real...
I got sideburns, too. On that.
You need a real mower down there.
Yeah.
The Lawnmower 4.0 body trimmer and weed whacker nose and ear hair trimmer features proprietary advanced skin-safe technology to protect your delicate parts and holes. Both are waterproof so you can shave in the shower. Come on. Get it all out in one go. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and Shed Travel Bag. Take a look at the Shears 2.0, a luxury nail grooming kit. I keep one in my bag all the time. This kit includes stainless steel nail cutters, tweezers, and grooming scissors. No more scratching your lady in bed with those feet. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code DRUNK at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code DRUNK at manscaped.com. It's smooth sack summer, boys. Get on board or get left behind with your hairy ball bag. Either way, I wish I had a little chest hair is what I'm saying. I got some weird nipple stragglers, some rogue gray antennae coming out there.
Is that the nipple or the hairs?
The hairs. But the middle is I got nothing.
Interesting. So you're the opposite of Hugh. Hugh has a
yeah.
lot in the middle.
The middle's where you want it.
Is it?
Yeah, look at you want to
And he could have anything. He could have anything, and I'll give it to him too.
Hugh Jackman's fucking talented.
He's
dude.
awesome. I'm trying to get him
yeah.
on the pod while I'm here.
Really?
Yeah.
He can sing, dance, muscles.
He's doing the Music Man, right?
Elephant Man.
Elephant Man.
Oh, that was Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
What? He
He's a
shouldn't
Music
be
Man.
the elephant. You ever see Hugh Jackman in the one with the magic?
Prestige.
Yes.
That's a good movie.
Great movie.
What about the one where it goes, from now on, yeah, da 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 da, from now on. Do you remember? No, that one, the circus one.
No, I never saw
No.
What am I talking about?
The Greatest Showman.
Yes,
There
Jewish.
you go.
Is it good?
Oh, really?
it's
He's Jewish?
When last name ends in a man, it's usually Jewish, right?
Good point. Showman. Yeah.
True story about Hugh Jackman. He used to do a Broadway show, and apparently my biological father's in the crowd one night. He is doing like crowd work, brings him on stage, and he wrote like a jingle for like an ad, an advertising thing back in the day, whatever. He used to do jingles.
Like Rick Vaughn in 2.5 Men.
Yeah,
That's
a
his-
little bit, kind of. And he had a jingle.
what he
Yeah,
does.
Charlie Sheen, dude.
Oh, okay.
Pretend you know. Act like you've been there. We're trying to get Sheen on the pod.
I thought it was named Rick Vaughn in Major League. That's why I
Rick Vaughn was
confused.
played by Charlie Sheen.
I get that, but you combined Rick
I
Vaughn.
know. I
and-
put it together.
Okay,
Just
okay.
put
That's
together
why.
the Sheen stuff.
We love
By
you,
the way, we
Sheen.
got a
New
Sheen,
merch.
we got a Sheen update.
Oh, yeah?
from our buddy Simon Rex, who is trying to get Charlie Sheen on this pod. We desperately want Charlie Sheen.
Are you a big
Love
Charlie Sheen
Sheen.
fan?
We just think he's like a perfect. We might be drunk guy.
Yes.
Yes,
he's
we are. We are
fun.
fans. Yeah, he seems fun.
Yeah, he's got mystique.
But yeah, apparently he's hiding in the hills. He doesn't do a lot of public appearances.
He just does porn
But
stars.
but Simon Rex, for those of you who loved the Simon Rex episode, not only is he a great guest, he's a great guy. He's pushing for Sheen.
Hell yeah.
We're fighting for Sheen.
We're going to get Sheen one day.
But anyway, Hugh Jackman brings him, my biological dad, on stage, and it was like, play, what do you do? And he goes, oh, I used to do advertising, now I write songs and stuff. And he goes, well, play one. He goes, I can't sing. And he's like, please play one. He gets the whole crowd to be like, play it. Plays the song, bombs, shits his pants. No. Plays the song,
Falls over the stool.
drops dead. No, he plays the song, and everyone, like, he can't sing, but everyone just cheers because he did it. And
Yeah.
everyone's going
Right.
crazy. And Hugh Jackman's like, that's incredible, that song. I love that song. He says, I'm going to make that song. I'm not kidding. I'm going to make that song. Never got in touch. He got fucking ghosted by Jackman, dude.
Damn.
It
But I
sounds like
think
a
he
good
really
series.
probably did. I think in his heart he really did want to, but he's probably just too busy.
He's busy. He's got 10
he's busy.
movies in the works, but that's wild.
I don't remember if we talked about this, but you obviously have a non-biological dad as
Who's
well.
the best, yeah.
Biological dad, though, is in your life.
Not really. He lives like 7 blocks from me.
It's very strange. They walk by each other on the sidewalk like this.
Do you guys bond over issues with your family?
I think
we're both pretty good with. My family's good. I mean, so was his. I mean, we're
well adjusted.
Our parents had dinner the other night.
Oh, how
That's
did I
right.
know that? I saw that on something.
I think we posted it. We posted it somewhere.
Yeah, I saw either a clip or something.
The Normans and the Morels.
And you
man.
didn't know that. They called
No.
you.
No, we both got blindsided with it. They
was-
said we're having dinner with the Normans. I was like,
Oh,
what?
that's so cool. But not your biological dad.
No.
But your biological dad.
Yes.
Well, no, but then my mom is my biological mom. My dad is technically my stepdad, but he legally adopted me. He's my dad.
How old were you when he adopted you?
Well, when they got married, they were like, I was probably like 7. So
oh,
around
okay.
then, yeah.
Good age.
Good age.
That's when I started masturbating.
Yeah, dude, you were fucking in there.
Well, I called
You
it
in the
shower
shower?
play.
Yeah, dude.
Bath play, yeah.
Now, did you guys fuck stuff around the house?
Who didn't?
All right.
I remember.
Nothing safe in a young boy.
No.
In a young boy, you what?
Well, if there was a mattress, you're gonna fuck it.
Yeah,
You know,
mattress,
can I
couch,
tell you the best mattress I've ever
fridge,
fucked?
Sister.
Honestly, you could get one at helixsleep.com/Tyso to save up to $200 off all mattress orders. Here's the best part. And 2 free pillows.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. You know they have a 20-day guarantee?
What?
Psych, 100 days. Risk-free, and if you don't like it, they'll come to your house and pick it up for free. Take the 2-minute sleep quiz at helixsleep.com/Tyso.
What about the drool, though? What if you drool on it? Will they still take it back?
Yep.
All right, because I'm a drooler.
You drool in your sleep?
Oh,
You drool on your pillow, though, not on your mattress.
pillow.
Yeah.
But you said pillow.
You caught me.
All right.
I used to have I remember when I was a little boy, I discovered that if you put pressure on your penis, it feels good.
Yes.
So I would have I remember there was a sleepover with another heterosexual friend, and we would put pillows on our schwanzes and step on it.
Whoa.
Yeah. Doesn't this feel good? Like you don't know what it is. Doesn't that feel good? And then remember we would lay on our stomachs and put a pillow on our butts and stand on it, and you can't feel it the same.
Yeah. You know, it's I used to do the circle jerk.
How old?
36. No.
You were younger.
No, we didn't get in a circle, but you know, he would take the couch, I would take the bed, he would take the
There were
closet.
4 of us. We were a square.
Wait,
But,
and do what? You being serious?
And we would put on a porn and jerk.
Yeah, we all
you know,
did that.
under a blanket.
I've
or
heard
a
of people
sleeping
doing that,
bag.
but really, you would just masturbate next to your friends?
I mean, they were, you know, it was like where he was.
Yeah,
the
next to
beer
your
Jew.
friends.
Yeah, and
I have a bit about this in my new special.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about how we used to do that. Yeah.
oh, okay. I think that's pretty
I'll
common.
start doing a bit about that if that works.
I think we all got to do it.
But
I think we should do a circle jerk bit of us doing a circle jerk.
sure.
Yeah.
And
Do
there
a
was
little-
no embarrassment?
No, I mean, we were young boys figuring it out. We didn't know what was going on,
Right.
really. You know, very young. And I remember one time my friend finished, and we're all talking about it.
Cummed. Say your
Yes.
friend cummed. Say it what it is.
He jizzed, and he had it on his hand, and I go, I dare you to taste it. And he goes, I don't want to. And I go, come on, taste it. And he goes, we haven't talked since.
Damn.
Really?
That was like 20 years ago, yeah.
It is. I guess you can say.
Let's get him on the phone.
You can say a 13-year-old jizz. I don't think you can say a 13-year-old nutted. Nutted doesn't sound right?
No.
It is. Everything needs to be contextualized, and we've kind of lost that right now with these sound bites and these bubbles that we live in.
Yes.
Left this, right that.
Here,
The
here.
truth is, when you're 13 and you nut, it's not about a 13-year-old nutting. It's about you and your peers nutting. But everyone needs to define this stuff. You have people on the left saying that Trump is, that stuff.
Yep.
Okay. And then you got the people on the right saying, all the stuff they're saying. Fuck
You
the
got
Jew
that
cucks.
right. The Daily Stormer.
And we're picking teams like it's the Cavs versus the Bulls, man.
I know.
Instead of picking policies, and we'll just go with whatever team we decided. Oh, I like LeBron only if he's on the Cavs. Fuck that. God is a woman.
Hey, here. Silent treatment.
I don't like to choose sides.
I
I,
just
like
don't
to
get it.
choose people.
Yes. There
Now you do
go.
one.
There were no Jews in the building.
Is that what?
Oh, that's 9/11.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were doing.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't have any platitudes.
You don't have any good ones? You don't have any? The
let's
same exact
see.
thing. All you have to do is just turn it on its head. It's the same exact thing you do. Switch one variable.
Huh. Wait, what?
Fucking guys have huge dicks and they're awesome, right? That's like something you could do. But
Okay.
instead, switch it to either say women have
Oh,
or guys have small. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see. Okay.
What's one of your jokes that's cutting? That is like, what's a good 1 or 2 liner that you have that people at first might be like, oh,
Black people are lesser.
right now switch it.
Okay, black people are on top.
Same joke,
All right.
just different point of view.
Okay, well, this is not going to help anybody's career.
This one has been flagged by YouTube already. We have lost all our sponsors.
There we
and
go.
it's been a good run. We will be moving to the Daily Stormer for future content.
Helix stuck with us, believe it or not.
What's your Helix code? You should get the code. You guys have Helix?
I'm a Casper man.
Are you?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've had the same mattress forever.
He's friendly.
I've had the same mattress forever. I'm gonna have to update at some point. My friend Ryan Hamilton has a new thing that I guess he heard on the Tim Ferriss podcast. It's like a cooling thing that you can control from your phone. Makes your bed coolish as ice. Can make it hot. You can set the temperature of your bed hot as hell.
Cool as ice or hot as hell.
You guys don't have hell.
Yeah, we don't. We don't have heaven either, though, do we?
Oh, I think I
You know, I don't really. No, I think we don't.
I don't think we
unless,
do.
of course, you're talking about Jack's Deli.
No. Look at that.
Yeah, something like that.
I would urinate on that and short it out.
I saw on Shark Tank. There's a thing that you could buy that thing
What is that?
where you could heat or cool, and you could do different temperatures on different sides.
Looks like she's about to suck the old clit. Look at all these new inventions. I'm way
Yeah.
behind. I'm sleeping on straw.
You ever get into a bed and the pillow's cold and it's just like,
Oh, I love a cold pillow.
I think this is supposed to give you that all night.
With my ex, the whole bed was cold.
All right.
No, I don't like to speak negatively of people.
No, she's great. She's a good person. It was just for a joke. It's for a joke.
She was just cold on the inside.
Okay, all right.
All right. All right. What is that one? 7 best bed cooling systems. Okay. So this is a thing. I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Remember the old days you put a nickel in the slot and it would shake?
Is that where you?
That was in movies. I'd see that where they go to a hotel. It was like a
Yeah.
shit box hotel.
Oh,
they put
yeah.
a quarter in and it would
Yeah.
go.
They call them Jewish beds.
All right.
It's only a nickel.
I thought they
and
were called Michael J. Fox beds.
Oh,
I don't like to speak of
Fucking blew it. God damn it.
there it is. Relaxation service.
Yeah, I think of it as a quarter. What do you think that does for you?
I think that
It's just
people-
vibrating,
We
right?
just had so little entertainment. Like, remember the thing you'd go to at the gym and you'd put it around your waist, it would jiggle you?
I mean, from the 30s.
Yeah, I went to a cheap gym.
This guy's trainer was Jack LaLanne.
Remember the football game where they would just go?
Yeah, they really had some
Nintendo.
bullshit.
It was
they really
bad.
had some bullshit. And then you see, dude, pull up what NBA 2K23 is going to look like. Pull up the
Oh,
graphics.
oh,
Just
come
pull up a
on.
clip of just a game.
It's
Yeah, right.
insane what the graphic is, though. I mean, this is the most realistic looking. Well, that's not. Who gives a shit about it? But look at their face. You could see like the sweat pouring
Wow,
down
look at
there.
that.
Yeah, 2K, when 2K first came out, it was for Dreamcast. It was like
Incredible.
unbelievable.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out to
$99.99.
Dreamcast. Yeah.
Wow.
They got to get domestic violence in these games, though, if they want it to be real. I heard in the new Madden game, Deshaun Watson, you can come on a masseuse. It's crazy.
But would that be for? Isn't that more of a football thing than a basketball thing?
Yeah. No, I said for Madden.
Well, I got you.
That's your team? That's got to be kind of weird, right? The
Cavs?
Browns?
Well, he's talking about the Browns. I don't really watch football because of the abuse.
What
I
about
just
the
like basketball.
Are the Indians still Indians?
Now they're called the
Oh, the
Guardians.
Guardians.
You know, I have I just actually reposted it. I have this clip of my family that goes viral whenever I post it. It's wild.
Let's hear it.
And well, maybe we'll put it up.
Okay.
But my dad. It was this was 5 years ago. He's wearing a Chief Wahoo shirt, and so many comments. I think it's people trolling, but still, so many comments about how unacceptable it is. But nobody thought it was unacceptable until somebody told him it was.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't have skin in the game. I really could care less.
You don't have red skin in the game.
But
And if you went downstairs in the basement and got a soda, what was the fucking rule?
You'd replenish.
Okay.
I don't like the people who are like, I want to feel good about myself. Let me tear a dude. Times were different. People make mistakes. I don't like the ganging up on people who
you used to masturbate with little boys.
Yeah.
It was a different time.
Still
used
do.
to. Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ, this guy's the king.
Yes, come on.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. I bought Epstein's Island.
You bought it?
Yeah, it was cheap.
Your YouTube did
bargain
well, huh?
bin prices.
Damn. Are you
Yeah.
gonna still call it Epstein's Island?
You can't change it
I'm
as
gonna
a
change
brand.
to
You should keep it.
Ghislaine.
You should keep it.
Yeah.
One of us we got to get his jet. I bet it's a disc.
You know, I heard he got that jet from what's his name, the guy who found Victoria's Secret. He's from Ohio. This guy.
Oh, yeah?
What's his name?
I know who you're talking about. Super rich.
Yeah, and he gave Epstein power of attorney for all of his finances because he was a finance guy. So there was some stuff that he, all the things that he acquired, but he bought the jet and it's not public at the price, but it's at a discount rate or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently it was like gifted to him. So I'm saying like he got it for very cheap. So maybe you can.
Interesting.
Look up Jew. Look up Ohio Jew Victoria's Secret.
I like the idea of buying it. Why is this so cheap? Well, last guy in this
Les
jet was a
Wexner.
pedophile.
Right.
That's why it was-
That's it. Les Wexner. Yeah.
Shout out to Lex. We'll put his Instagram handle up here.
He's very rich. Bath and Body
Victoria's
Works,
Secret.
Abercrombie,
How
Victoria's
bad is
Secret.
Victoria's Secret if he's willing to do this?
You know, an interesting backstory on Les Wexner is his father was in the clothing business and he worked for his dad and it wasn't working well. He said that he wasn't good at his job. The father said about Lex.
Yep.
So he went because Lex suggested our sports bras are the thing that's selling the most. We should really focus on that. He goes, you'll never be a salesman. So Lex went and started his own place called The Limited because it was a limited selection of just the things that he thought would do really well.
Yeah.
And that turned into The Limited and then he did all the other stuff.
Oh, I love a good origin.
Yeah, love a good origin.
Yeah. You know, well, this is not really an origin, but I heard a fun fact lately, if we're doing those.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Okay, so Uber, let me see if you can guess this. Uber came in, it was new, Uber, and changed the game, but the city lost a ton of money on Uber. Can you think about why?
Why they lost money on Uber?
Why the city lost money?
Less tickets,
Close.
less parking, less drunk driving incidents.
That's it.
Really?
So DUIs went way down with Uber coming in, and the DUIs make a lot of money for the city. No one
Wow.
thinks about that, and they lost hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Damn. I mean, they want you to get a drunk
They
driving
want you to
ticket.
get it.
Yeah.
It helps the lawyer fees, court fees, jail, tickets, car reimburse, whatever the hell.
Less
fines.
deaths.
Less deaths.
Yeah, but it's all about money, man.
It is.
It's all about money.
More money, more power.
more money, more problems.
More money, more Welsh. Mo Mandel.
Well played. You got two Mo's in there,
Well,
and none of the Stooges.
I was thinking, but I can't remember his name. His last name. Does he have? He has to have
Mo
one.
Rocca.
That sounds right. I believe
He's
you.
on
And I-
CBS Sunday Morning now.
Is he?
Old school Daily Show.
no, I'm talking about Mo from The Simpsons. His last name's.
Oh, Sislak.
Thank you. Yes.
Maybe the best Simpsons character.
He's one of the best.
He might be the best.
He's got one of my favorite Simpsons jokes. where-
Carl?
No, they get him up on the lie detector when Mr. Burns dies. They go, "Where were you on Saturday night?" He goes, "I was on a hot date. All right, dinner with friends. All right, dinner alone. All right, I was ogling the women in the Victoria's Secret catalog. Sears catalog. Ding." What a way to go for that joke.
Oh, dude, can you pull up his NRA speech, the Mo NRA speech? It's one of the best fucking... It's incredible.
I don't know this one.
Oh, dude, please get it.
Flaming Mo.
No, the...
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh, he's putting the speakers on so we can hear it.
No, this is the
We were all
bang.
in
Warm you
before.
like a hug. Happiness is just a flaming moment.
Wow.
You're down in the.
Here it is.
Wait, I want to.
I didn't know you could sing. Homer was about to give
Are you
away.
allowed to show stuff like that? Do you care about that?
I think it was short
Are
enough.
we?
Yeah, Harry Gondabolo will get mad at us.
My favorite Simpsons joke, and it taught me this joke structure that is one of my favorites, is Stonecutters.
Oh, great app.
When he goes, Homer's trying to get away because he wants to see what Lenny and Carl are doing because he doesn't realize they're in the Stonecutters already.
Yeah.
And Marge doesn't want him to do that kind of stuff, so he's getting up at the dinner table, and she goes, "Homie, where are you going?" And he tries to figure out. And he goes, "I'm going to stalk Lenny and Carl." I just said what the thing was, and I blew my mind that you could just say the thing.
Say a worse thing.
Oh, and you're just saying he's just saying the truth, but in the
Oh, I
cadence.
see. I
He's like
see.
trying to figure. You're not going to drink. No, I'm gonna have a drink.
Yeah.
It's just the cadence, and that you could lead people by speech patterns.
Yes.
I remember I used to like VHS, like try to tape everyone I could just so I could just watch. Of
course, yeah.
Yes.
10 in a row.
Sure.
You know?
I
Pre-TiVo.
used to do that with Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
That was fucking hot.
One more time.
Yeah. Well, do you have any peeves, Rick?
I got some peeves.
Do you?
I have some peeves.
I got a peeve. Should I buy you some time? Are you ready?
I'm ready, but you could go.
No, you go. You're the guest.
Lying, But let me zoom in a little bit because people can be
Okay.
like, everyone hates lying. Lying and not. Also, I hate lying, so I'm not just categorizing this peeve. I'm just separating the peeve from the thing lying.
Yeah.
What are we doing? But the peeve is where it serves no purpose, and now you're just discrediting everything. I'm on my way over. Let's say I'm going to be here in 18 minutes.
Okay.
I'm 5 minutes away.
Just
Tell me the thing.
I did that yesterday. I feel bad.
Because you're trying to soften it.
Yeah,
You're trying
the
to
list.
soften it for the other
You're
person.
trying to soften it,
Was
but
he pissed?
Oh man, did I get my ass reamed out?
Did
but
you make the gig on time?
we made the gig. It was all fine.
Oh, this
but
is the Philadelphia thing.
I was late. No. Well, Pennsylvania. But either way, it was ugly. But I thought I could make it because I had the A train. I was literally on the A train. I said, I'll be there in 5. 5 is a loose term, but I thought I could make it in 5. It's 3
His
stops.
whole peeve is that it's not a loose term.
It's not a loose
I
term.
guess
People just
not.
take it because it's divisible of 10.
I guess it's just it's one of the idiosyncrasies.
I would almost call it, even though it's not, but you said you don't do them, it's your version of a platitude. You're just offering something that's going to ease them, but it's not
Yes.
sustainable.
Yeah, and it bites you in the ass later. It's better to bite it up top.
That's why I like that she said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like the sorry
About
too.
the haircut. Although I do think you look, you honestly look, you look
Dashing.
so good. It's why my legs have been crossed this whole episode.
Let me see that fucking hog.
No,
bro.
no.
Come on, let me see it.
What if I didn't? It's just a fucking rock hard cock I showed you. Edit that and blur it. Patreon.com.
It's funny about lasers. We built these lasers. We thought it was going to be shooting aliens and burning people's eyes out. And it just, we got some Jews' hair off.
Yeah.
That's about it. And a vagina.
So much technology is to be weaponized and is created for that. It's nice that something that was originally meant to shoot aliens and burn people's eyes out, or at least let's give this Jewish person a little less neuroses.
Yeah, and LASIK is pretty amazing.
That's kind of burning their eyes out, though.
True, but it helps them.
Have you had it?
No, my friend had an idea to give him a ride. Because, when you get out of there, you're a little wonky.
You can't drive after LASIK?
No, it's like an abortion.
Right.
Although you could drive after an abortion.
It's not like an abortion. There aren't people protesting outside. Don't you dare get rid of those eyes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something.
Pro
If
glasses.
prescription glasses were part of the same pharmaceutical company that all of our drugs are, I bet you it would be an issue. The government has they don't care if you're sick. They just want to keep you alive so you could pay for more.
My eyes, my choice.
Good merch.
Yes.
But you make choice look really blurry.
That's great.
We have a good time here, though.
That's fun stuff.
Any other peeves? That's a great peeve.
Good peeve.
You go ahead. I'll
All right. How about this one? This is a relationship peeve. So no offense. Are you seeing anyone?
No.
Not with those eyes. But all right. So
Yeah, great eyes.
well,
I have astigmatism when I take.
holy
Man, I take it
shit.
back. What the fuck?
Put those back on, Googly.
Oh,
Good Lord. Go! Holy hell.
Jesus.
All right. So how about this one? I'm drinking here. Good God. You're hideous. Okay, so got to regroup. But how about this one? My lady does this. Hey, have you seen the remote? And I go, huh? The remote? It's like 3 places the remote could be: the couch, the table, or the chair, or whatever. And she's like, I can't find the remote. But she never looked. She's doing the where is the remote without looking. You got to look first, then ask me. Because then I walk in the living room and I go, it's on the arm of the couch. What are you, crazy? But she didn't look. She just goes, where's the remote? She had 2 seconds of, I need this in my hand. It's not in my hand. I don't feel like looking. I'll ask you. No look.
It's kind of like when you text when you're talking to somebody on text and they ask you a question that they could have Googled.
That's a good
That's not a pet
comparison.
peeve of mine. I'm just saying it's like you just want me to do it for you.
You want me to do it. That's what it is.
Right.
You could have looked. I looked, so now I'm coming in and doing your job and giving it to you when you wanted. I don't even want the remote. You want the remote.
I'll go a peeve to jump off your peeve.
Jump.
Is when people say, where's the, and then they go, oh, here it is.
You
didn't
really
even
a
finish the sentence.
Is that really a
finish
peeve?
the sentence.
All the time.
Yeah.
Where's the, you just found it.
Same vein.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you didn't look. It's like you said, you just wanted me to do it. And that one was so egregious that they didn't even finish the sentence before they found it.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck, dude. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying.
That's horrible.
We need a peeve.
I'm furious.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, bud. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I
not
needed
your fault.
that. Thank you. Don't fuck with me, Sean.
Yeah. How about any Rex?
You got a peeve?
No, that was kind of my peeve.
Okay.
I have another peeve that's in the lying category,
Give
but
it
it's more subconscious. When somebody tells you something that is when it's not, but they think like, how do you spell Pepto-Bismol? P-E-P-T-A-M-O-S-O-L. There's, maybe they put the question mark in there. At
good.
least with the question mark cadence, I know that you don't know.
That's good.
But what if you don't know? They say it, and it's like, say, I think it's.
Yes.
Or it might be. People are so afraid to say I don't know.
They really are.
Yeah. Talking to you, Twitter.
Uh-huh.
Pull up Twitter.
No, don't pull up Twitter.
Just say I don't know.
Just say I don't know. You're right. I don't know is hard.
Yeah.
No. You know what's hard? Having an identity that you might not know everything and projecting that onto other people.
No, that's not hard. I'll tell you what's hard. 15 years in a Honduran prison. That's fucking hard. Yeah.
I'll tell you what's hard. Rick's dick after that haircut.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude. That shit that's a rocket.
That's a cross leg
You
for
have
a
a
reason.
sweet dong, dude.
Thank you very much.
I can tell you got a decent dong. You know how I can tell? Arm. See that forearm?
Does forearm show what length of forearm?
And then you got a solid bi, and you don't work out.
I started working out again a
works
little bit
out.
recently,
This
but
guy
it's more
works
physical
out.
therapy after my surgery.
That's
Yeah.
very different.
I had a
How's that
penis
physical
reduction.
therapy? Your penis reduction?
I did. I really did.
Damn.
I have a shortguy out of it. I really did.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It's 10 inches now.
Oh, all right. At least you kept it small.
Hard. The guy that doesn't know how to emphasize the thing to make his point. Yeah, my dick's only 8 inches. When it's hard.
Well, they had a kid who was born with a gigantic dong, and the doctor was like, "We got to do surgery because he's gonna die." And so they were like, "We'll knock it down to." So they left it at 9.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Your son is 6 pounds. His dick is
6
5.5 of those
Yeah,
pounds.
yeah.
Do you know there's
Pull it
some
up.
people that penises, they don't get bigger, just fills with blood, so it just goes like this?
Oh wow.
I like the idea of one of those labs, like a little tiny baby in a pickle jar, and his dick is just swirling around.
Shoot a laser at it.
Yeah.
Any Rex?
Well, one that I have, I kind of already did, which is if you have heartburn, stomach problems, indigestion,
Peppermint.
peppermint oil. Now, there's this brand that I
This is gonna be
love.
huge for us.
And I've pushed it a lot.
For me.
It's called IB Guard, and it's incredible. However, it's really a magic pill, and I've been pushing it to a lot of people. But I looked recently, and I didn't. I apologize. It has a green dye in it that is not one of the better food coloring dyes. So I recently switched, although I still take it when I need it, but I recently switched to just natural peppermint oil.
What the hell?
It's
is
really
that
magic.
IB Guard.
Dude, if you have
Irritable bowel.
if you're not feeling well, take it within 10 minutes.
Whoa, cramping, diarrhea, bloating, constipation, gas.
It gives you
and
all of
bowel
those.
This just does the same shit as Pepto, but it's not as bad for you, you're saying?
It's not getting rid of your acid. It's calming it down. You know, I have a quick
Got
little
it.
anecdote. I had a lot of
Bowel
pasta with a lot of.
urgency. What a classy way to say I'm going to shit myself.
Immediately.
It's kind of like saying, instead of saying poor and hungry, saying like food insecure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bowel
yes.
urgency. That's, you can tell like they talk to some, some
not
people
obese, it's a person of size or whatever.
Person of size.
That's a real one.
Oh, yeah.
So what's the anecdote?
I ate a lot of pasta and I put a lot of basil on it. It felt
Okay.
great. The next day I finished the pasta, was out of basil. I had a stomach ache. I thought, is it the pasta? Is it the basil? Later I found out, much like mint, it helps you with digestion. So eating basil, mint, is actually really, really good. But if you don't have it on you, IB Guard. You got to try some, man.
I'm going to try
Okay.
some. Dude, I'm going to order all this shit tonight.
Hell yeah.
You think this is a game, Rick? I'm fucking all in, dude.
I'm getting magnesium too.
Magnesium helps you sleep,
That's
too.
what I heard.
But Mago 7 helps you shit.
Oh, okay.
And Magneto helps you get out of the Holocaust.
And magnanimous is what we should sometimes do to people in the room, because we remember what it was like masturbating in a bath.
Yeah, dude.
Ugh,
Baths?
Bath. You're sitting in your own semen.
No, well, yeah, you would have to shower. I always shower after a bath.
What? What are you doing? 3 hours in the shower? In the tub?
I take a bath to relax, not to clean myself. And I almost only bathe in a hotel. I get nice hotels. I love a bath.
You're like a rom-com.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
My friend Nick Griffin, our buddy, has a bit where he said he's on the phone with his friend. He goes, "Hey, I'm taking a bath. Let's go get lunch." He goes, "That's cool. I'm not hungry anymore."
You're just sitting in your own stew,
Yeah.
your own filth.
That's why you shower after. Or you can
right.
shower before. I know some people shower before
Yeah, you
getting
got to
in.
shower before, so it's not like.
I told you to shut that door!
Easy.
But you got to shower before.
That's what they say. Like getting in the pool.
Oh, okay. I'm learning a lot here.
This is a weird one.
I have a rec for you that I haven't tried yet.
Yeah.
First, I'll tell you what I have tried. I don't do a lot of condiments. I know, I'm my mother's child. I guess she does, but unrelated.
I love condiments.
I very limited, but when you eat turkey, you need something, and a lot of these fun oils are not good oil, so I don't eat them. I recently started putting hummus.
Ooh.
Hummus, pickles, turkey, and a lot of lettuce.
I like that.
But somebody suggested to me because I want to eat more fish because COVID.
Yeah.
And I don't love mayonnaise, but I like tuna fish. He suggested, I haven't tried yet, instead of mayonnaise in your tuna fish, hummus.
Whoa.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, me neither.
I go ranch.
Oof.
Wow.
Want to be goyish.
It's like mayonnaise, but flavorful.
Yeah.
All right. Try it.
Do you eat
Try
ranch?
I'm not a big ranch guy.
Okay.
I like mayo, though.
All right.
I like mayo. I like mustard.
Yeah, mustard on turkey is tops.
I do because I'm a deli boy. I'm a deli brat. And I love to get potato
Bratwurst.
pancakes. So sometimes either pastrami or turkey or both. I'll get rid of one of the buns, one of the rye breads, and I'll make it the potato pancake on the top.
Oh.
And then I dip so it's pastrami and or turkey, lettuce. A lot of times I'll take the pickle, I'll cut so I have some sliced pieces of pickle, and I dip the whole sandwich into applesauce.
Wow.
A great. I think I might do that tonight.
Where's that at Subway? I think we're all done with the honey oat and the fake crab.
Aren't you doing well? You eat at Subway still.
Well, I'm just saying they could add that
You
to
don't
the
eat
roster.
Subway. I don't
No, I
believe
don't eat
that.
Subway
You're trying
anymore.
to connect to the common folk by talking about Subway.
Well, I like kids, but no, I don't. I eat Subway every day for like 5 years.
I used to too.
Yeah,
I don't like Subway, but I thought Jared was terrific.
yeah,
You heard what happened? What he did with him and Chris Rock, right?
Huh?
How he hit Chris Rock
Hit him like Will Smith.
at the Oscars
Jared Fogle?
for the Subway guy.
I thought that was Will Smith.
I'm confused.
You just confused Jared Fogle and Will Smith?
Yes, and I'm embarrassed. And I want to say this out. Yes, they were two very influential people when I was a kid, and I truly just messed up the Subway pedophile with the king, and I'm sorry.
All right, no problem. But
They look alike.
I'm not saying Subway is good. I'm saying it'd be nice if sandwich shops started carrying some shit like this.
What's a sandwich shop?
Quiznos, Jersey Mike's, the other one.
They're not. That's why. There's all this fucking
Jimmy
trash,
John's.
fake bread bullshit.
Yeah.
And then there's proper delicatessens.
Yes.
And if you want to go to a sandwich shop, go to a deli.
Yeah, there's also
All
so
right.
many good sandwich shops in New York that aren't those chains. I mean, you could, and same with Los Angeles. But you could support these good sandwich shops. You know,
Yeah.
that are just like better quality everything. You know?
Yeah.
Papa John's. That's
Papa
their
John's.
slogan.
Yeah,
better
dude.
ingredients, better quality. Papa John's.
Yeah, a few more slurs, but better quality.
It's crazy. Like anybody that is like Dave from Wendy's, anybody that is a character but also a person from something.
Yep.
Colonel Sanders, he had plantations, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Like all these people have all this history. So if we think about like when you know who's the one good one, and it's made up, and he does so much for children and charity.
Ronald.
That's right, Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah.
That helps kids.
Yeah, Ronald McDonald. They had to have a fake owner to be the spokesperson because everyone else has so many demons. And you get to write Ronald.
Whoa. Well, look who's talking, Dad.
Look who's talking to Bruce Willis, glass on the floor, not Jewish.
Aha. But I was gonna go with Dad with the Chief Wahoo. We all got skeletons.
Should we?
We do. I mean, if we're lucky.
That's a good point. And if you got a skeleton in your closet, there's been a gay guy in there for too long. All right.
This has been a fun one.
I think the weed just kicked in, by the way.
Oh,
Really?
good.
It took a little bit.
right in time for your table read, right after the spot.
I didn't have much.
Oh, good.
Is that an anxiety thing? Does that help you medicate?
I just love it, and I was excited when we were doing this, and we had to change the time because of this work thing, and I don't really drink, so I wanted to get like high. I wanted you guys to get drunk and me to
tipsy.
get really high to have
Got
like a
it.
very silly time. So I just had it in my head. I'm like, I just did another podcast today, and I didn't want to do anything, but for this one in particular, I'm like, I want to get a little something.
All right, we like that.
It's kind of the tone of the show.
Yeah,
but I had it too late.
little altered.
Well, Rick, is there
I'm an altered boy.
is there anything you want to plug? I mean, obviously, Shoes Off podcast.
Take your
Hell
shoes
yeah.
off podcast, sure.
Great pod.
I have a thing that's coming out, but
Look how cute. Wait, go back up. Look at those photos. Boy, you photograph well.
Thank you very
Look at
much.
that guy.
thank you.
Hello.
Would you?
Yeah, thick head of hair, good chest.
You said, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. So I...
Zach Braff, man, killing it.
Yeah.
Well, it's all downhill after that, but I mean, really good stuff
No,
out
look,
of the
I
gate.
got Fahim. He's big.
We love
I got my
Fahim.
family right there.
Taron Killam, he's on SNL.
Yeah.
Oh, Giannis, Will Sasso. Okay, Jim Jeff.
Look at that. 140.
Hey, Marill.
148.
How do we get Jim Jeff? What do you know that we don't know?
Look at that.
He's never in New York.
Oh, yeah, true.
Hey, pull up. You could cut this out. I want you. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Hit 144. Watch the beginning of this. Edit this out because this is self whatever the thing is.
Self-promotion. This is good for your pod.
All right. Well, if you guys don't care, but I want you to
No,
watch
leave
how
it
cool
in.
this intro is.
I can't wait to see it. Holy shit! It's like a Street Fighter 2.
Yes, it is. That's the action. Street Fighter 2 is
Oh wow!
inspiration.
Okay, big flight to New York, cross country.
Shout out to Tom Bates who animated this, but we worked on it together.
Tommy.
Well, I mean, he did it.
Okay, we got a giant green dick on the Empire.
This is insane, dude.
Wow, this must have cost you a fortune.
Whenever I do a sleepover, whenever I take my stuff on the road, it's called the sleepover series.
Oh wow, this is bringing me back to my youth.
Damn, I miss these video games like Streets of Rage.
Come on, how cool is
Oh, look at this! You got Home Alone. You got Jay-Z, Will Smith, Howard Stern, Trevor Noah, me. Oh my God, I have different outfits. Now we're in your hotel, Comedy Cell. Oh my God, you're picking the location.
this? Come
This is
on,
incredible.
isn't this awesome?
This is incredible.
Let's just play the pod. Can we make this a double-length podcast, and this podcast will play at the end?
I mean, you guys should get an Emmy for that, at least a nomination.
It's really
So cool.
So plugging the podcast, I guess here. I mean, I'm really proud of this podcast, and my team
It's
and I do
amazing.
such a great job with it.
Yeah.
And I just
I have no memory of this. It's cold out, I guess. There's the germaphobe coming out. Oh, I wiped my nose on that one. Sorry.
Are you going back on the road, Rick?
I've never. I went on the road. I went on the road for a year, like 5 years ago. I've never done the road. I'm starting just now. I've never done it. I've
Good.
done like 15 times ever.
Oh, the public they're clamoring.
We don't need to look at this anymore. But what I have this basketball thing that's coming out.
What's that?
Sam, I talked about it on our podcast, but I was kicked out of a basketball game 5 years ago, which was kind of the inciting incident to a real life discovery and into self-awareness. And it was a really big, powerful moment in my life. But the email that was sent, I was in Bill Lawrence's basketball game. He's Scrubs, and he did my show on Dateable and Ted Lasso, and he's a very successful
Big
guy.
showrunner, producer.
I'm in his basketball game, and he sent me an email saying some of the guys in the game don't like playing when you're here.
Whoa.
Too aggressive and blah, blah, blah. And
Well,
and
your
they just
shoes weren't on.
and they incidentally, one of the issues was I tied my shoes too much because I kept having to.
hilarious.
But that wasn't why I got kicked out. But he invited me back, but he said maybe you should leave for a little bit because in my head you're playing to hard and you're doing whatever you feel like you need to do, and also being silly and loud and whatever it is. And a lot of them, some of them are close to 50 and they're comedy writers and they're just looking to like have a good time. And cut to the fucking hoop, And but he sent me this email that was a beautiful email. It was what I want a barber to do for me, which is just, hey Rick, I don't know if you know how people see you.
Yep.
But there's some issues here, and that email was beautiful and also really hard to. It was just I felt really bad.
Ouch.
And I made this thing. Joel McHale plays Bill, and the script is the email that he sent me. We added stuff to it.
That's awesome.
But
I saw Joel McHale in the trailer thing you made.
Yeah, it's called I Am Phenomenal.
That's so cool to use this heartache and make art out of it.
Oh, I was writing something, incidentally pitching it with Bill. This was years ago, and I ended up working on something else, and I wasn't allowed to. But I filmed this thing that was just for me to help me write it, because I found that when I edit stuff, I come up with ideas. So let me do that once. And then we were pitching the show, and I never finished it. And I filmed it a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I was watching it with my editor, shout out John Michael, recently, and it's really funny. So we made a new ending, and we kind of Frankensteined it together. I'm telling you guys too much about this.
Well, is it out? Can we see it? What is it?
It'll be out. It comes out August 29th. So it's out now.
I can't wait. That's very exciting.
Because I think Rick Glassman has this great photo of him playing against LeBron James in high school, which is just an insane thing.
Now, I heard he's really good.
Rick's really good.
Somebody told me that like he was, I think, playing a pickup game with someone like somebody in entertainment, and they're like, "Hey, man, like you gotta dial it back a little bit."
Hit that, Baldy. Catch the fucking ball, dude.
You're not aware of how other people perceive you.
What are you talking about?
Good take, you idiot.
Whoops! Are you not entertained? Got it!
Let's go! Are you fucking nuts?
I am phenomenal. I got big balls. I got a cool guy haircut.
I love that though.
Love
Yeah,
it.
so
it
check
looks
that out.
awesome. I
send you some clips.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Thank you.
Oh man, I'm curious.
Joel
as
McHale,
to-
amazing comic actor.
Oh, he's great. Great timing.
Man,
I rewatched a few
Swarmy.
Community eps recently, and like, god damn, is that guy funny?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
just great in Ted. Remember we were watching Ted?
Yes, that's
classic.
right. He's Bill Murray-esque.
Yeah.
He he worked with Chevy Chase
Yeah, of
on
course.
Community, and he played Chevy Chase in A Futile and Stupid Gesture, and he did Chevy Chase.
Yeah, he killed
I
it.
mean, he's so good at that. It's also a very similar alpha energy type of
Yeah.
thing. You know?
I love that movie. That movie was so fun.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, there was something I wanted to ask you. Now I'm blanking. I hope you're getting some love on this pod. You put so much work into it.
It's been doing well.
Okay, good. I hope so.
I'm not part of any of the groups. You know, like incidentally, like I love that you guys had me on this, and I love when you do the pod.
Yeah.
But that's why I came out to New York to do podcasts. Like I want to start doing other people's stuff and try and have other audiences find it.
It helps. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to share, spread the
definitely
love.
listen to Rick's pod. He puts so much work into it. It's
Thank
really
you.
fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
This is nice.
You throw me for every time I do it. I think it's going to be this, and then it's that.
And the response. Also, people love you, but but you've done it. I think 4 times. Was
No.
it? 3 times at least.
3. We'll say 3.
I've done it just once.
I know.
Just
Whenever you're back in LA, I'd love to have you.
I think you had a clip go viral off of that.
Did I?
I think you did.
I don't know.
Pretty sure you got a big clip from that. I can't remember what y'all talked about.
The amount that I first found out about you. No offense, this was years ago. Everybody was commenting to have you on.
Well, we have a weirdness that gels.
Pun intended.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, there's a weirdness. It's nice seeing you be so accepted for your obviously you've developed a craft around it. But
Right.
like I could so empathize, and I'm projecting. I don't know if it's true, but being a kid, what it was like for you, and all the jokes that you had to do, and how uncomfortable you were.
Sure.
And then to be able to figure it out. But I connected to you very fast over that.
Well, I think, you got kicked out of a basketball league, basically. And I think that's the key to comedy is I'm a weirdo, you're a weirdo. You got to find the worst thing about you and kind of accentuate it. That's why you see fat guys who are comics are like, I'm the fat guy. Because they're like, I hate this about me, maybe. And that's what you guys love about me.
I remember when the year we all met we were on New Faces together in Montreal, and I remember Mark. It was like 2013 or something. I remember Mark came up to me. He's like, "There's this guy Rick Glassman on my show, and he's so weird and great. I loved it." And I was like,
"Oh, cool."
So Mark was talking you up to me, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know." Like, and then I think we were like just knew each other by face.
I knew. I just know. I mean, I see your clips all the time. I mean, for years, I don't know. I remember when you came on, I didn't remember that we met at New Faces.
Yeah.
But I thought you didn't know who I was.
Remembers. I feel bad remembering that.
Right.
I only remember a few people from our New Faces. And there's 14, 20. There's 2 shows of 14, right? There's 28 people or something.
I remember everybody in my class. Pete Davidson, Chris D, Damian Lemon. We had a good group.
But what you were saying about using this thing and heightening it, I feel is definitely a big device in comedy, and probably one of the first ones we learn. But it does come from a place of defense,
yes,
and shame and
for
fear,
sure.
and you're using it and you're turning it, and that's a great tool.
Yeah.
But it's to me it's a bit surface, and then once you kind of get what it is and who you are, and I mean this as corny as it sounds, like truly learn to accept yourself. You're not needing to heighten those attributes, but you're not running away from them.
Yes, it's like the N-word. It hurts, it's horrible, and it bothers people, but you can spin it and make it
Sure,
endearing.
give me an example.
Well, let's see.
He only does that off camera.
There's N-words and there's black people.
No.
And N-words have got to go. But yeah.
I don't even want to talk about pastries.
Well, we got to wrap because we got.
All right.
Oh,
buddy
yeah.
coming in here.
Sorry.
But Mark, both you guys plug some stuff.
Yes.
You guys literally were just on my website.
All right.
All right. I'll be all over the road. Clubbing, coming to clubs, theaters, marknormancomedy.com, San Jose, New Haven, Toronto, Royal Oak, Michigan, Orlando, Iowa City, Lincoln, Nebraska, Minneapolis, Portland, Oregon, Portland, Maine, Seattle, Vancouver, New Orleans, Boston, Philly.
It sounds
Nashville.
like you forgot the song. The Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, but you did it out of order.
Oh, I don't know that song.
You never learned that song? Remember all the states?
No. I got them up here.
Check out the Netflix special,
Yes.
please. Same time tomorrow.
Oh, when does it come out?
September 1st.
That's right around the corner.
Hey,
Where the fudge is
Bodega
made.
Cat,
Yes.
spirits.com. Get on that. I'll be in Omaha, Phoenix, Lexington, New Brunswick, Oklahoma City, Springfield, Missouri, Fort Wayne, Kansas City, Tacoma, Spokane. See you on the road. We might be drunkpod.com for all the merch. Beer Jew, we love you. Matt Peters, Gotham,
I do have
we
one
love
more
you.
thing.
Yeah, please.
I could tell you after or now, but I want you to keep it rolling because I want this for my podcast. I want to show it.
Hit me.
Go to this website, please. Tyso, Tyso, cards, cards.com.
Oh, you got your own playing cards.
I do trading cards. Scott Hepburn, unbelievable artist. Click here, and I make them a previous guest. And I would love to make you two with your permission and tell me how cool are these?
Whoa, it's like a caricature of.
Here, scroll down.
There's Eric Griffin, there's Mark Maron, there's Blake Griffin. That one looks awesome.
The new ones aren't these amazing? The new ones that just came out. Click the Vegas Dads. That's my family.
Eric
we
Griffin
go to
looks
Vegas.
like Wario.
It's he's Mr. Potato Head.
Cousin Teddy.
These are the Dragon Ball Z
these are
guys.
the
Aren't these
family.
awesome?
These are so good. I mean, this brings me back to my youth. That kind of art. Love it. I'd love to be included in the card
Sam, would you like to
game.
be a card?
I would be honored.
Who would you be?
Jeez,
Could be from any universe of any
I
inspired.
love the Marin as
Isn't that
Iron
amazing?
Man. That's phenomenal. I mean,
yeah, he's
dude,
unbelievable.
I want either Wolverine or Captain America.
I'm already Wolverine.
I'll be Captain America.
Do you see? Tell me why you see yourself as a Captain
Yeah.
America.
I just liked him always. I just
Did
thought he
you
was
really?
cool.
Could
Yeah.
he be Captain America before he goes in the chamber and gets strong?
Okay,
Just a dude.
I don't want him anymore.
I'll give you the shield still.
Really?
You have the shield,
Who
but he
else
can't
could I
pick it
be?
up.
Who else could I? Who's a good person for me? Spider-Man.
Yeah, because you're
You're
lanky.
Peter Parker-esque.
You're long.
All right, give me Spider-Man.
Who do you see yourself as?
I want like an old school Detective Comics.
Dick Tracy?
Dick
Or
Tracy,
like Detective
or
Comics as in like the actual DC
like Robin
comics.
or Batman,
Right.
but that old yellow background, very primary colors. They're
You know who
swinging
you'd be
in.
great as? It's obvious, and it's Detective Comics.
Uh-huh.
Well, technically he wasn't, but it's Batman.
I'll take it.
No, not Batman. I'm saying it's in Batman. Riddler.
Riddler.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
I don't know.
Well, you're not Joker because Joker doesn't have jokes around him. But as a comedian,
all right.
I don't know. I see you as you have his frame. You're doing little riddles, like remember what you did about the Uber and it was about DUIs.
Yeah. I don't know. That's more of a fun fact.
You don't
but
connect
all right.
to it.
I don't know.
We got to roll because we got a friend waiting
Yeah.
for us. We love you guys, Rick. You're amazing guys. This is a great episode.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for my
coming in.
last 4 minutes of commercials.
Thank you guys. Thanks for listening.
Sunday's the day for my name.